work cooking gear. He said that he cleared it with you, Ty. Because he figured it's not a big fucking deal. All it does is give me a bonus to cooking. It's not like I'm gonna fucking end the world with an extra +4 to cooking.
Of course you will. You'll make such the perfect meal that no one will ever be able to taste anything good afterwards.
And then they'll slowly starve to death?
Yes, because everything tastes like ash in comparison.
Oh, boy.
I will always
That does bring my cooking to a 21, just so you guys know. Just a heads up on that. I have a +21 to cook.
Nice.
Oh, boy. Is Jim Pan back yet?
What? No.
The pan of Jim is still here.
Okay.
No, I'm gone.
Oh, boy.
No.
Last time we checked...
But yeah, he wanted to leave a bunch of neat stuff for us that weren't a huge deal, just something sentimental.
Last time we checked, you pretty much ran down 2 assassins.
And fucked him up real good.
Yeah. You got access to the hideout, which is this right now.
Which was like a sex dungeon for some weird ass reason. I don't remember why it was a sex dungeon, but it was a sex dungeon. These guys are in some kinky shit.
Well, they are a married couple, so you know.
They're in some weird kinky shit. I'm now making a tower of my dice that I have on my table.
Oh boy.
Ooh, I wonder if I could stack the weird shaped ones. Oh, nope, that didn't work.
Oh boy. And you wake up, especially Carkendo, to find out that, well, not Carkendo, especially Pazak, thank you, that Carkendo has left you. He left a note saying that his path is taking him somewhere else, and that he left some cool things for you behind.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Pazak would have already seen this coming. He just hadn't mentioned it. Because, you know, we're all pretty on page with Villa Aria. Villa Aria has essentially guided Carkendall on a different path because he is needed elsewhere, but Pazak's path is continued to be going in parallel to you guys. Because his work is not done here.
I must go. My people need me.
Essentially, yeah, it's very much what he fucking did. He said, I must go, my people need me.
Pretty
so,
much.
Carkendall will be leaving the party indefinitely.
And we already reviewed and the cool stuff, all the stuff that he left behind, including money.
Nope, he didn't leave any money. He left items.
Items. Which he bought with his money.
Yes, he bought them with his money.
And, well, this is the next day.
Fantastic. First things first, let me do this. That's my luck roll. That's not good luck. That's bad. I'm going to suck for the rest of the day, but I shall make breakfast.
How's that bad luck?
Every time I roll high on my luck roll, the rest of my rolls always get shit for like the rest of the day. For like the rest of the game. When I roll like a 4, it's usually really good. Yeah, don't ask me. It's just a pattern I've noticed.
Let's see what I get for my luck roll.
But I roll a 38 for my cooking of breakfast.
Nom, 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 nom.
So, gentlemen, what shall we be doing today?
Oh, we basically got all the information we could get from those assassins, correct?
Yeah, pretty sure we did. Yeah, I say with a vague memory of yesteryears.
Yeah. So, did they have like a hideout or something that we could?
We are currently standing in their hideout, Sam.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, I've been partaking of that gift that Carkindle gave.
I'm
It's
aware.
wonderful.
Here's some coffee. Sober up.
Nom.
Don't eat the coffee mug. Spit it out. Spit it. Bad dwarf. Bad dwarf.
Two. Oh. Wait, that's a tooth. Let me put that back in.
I guess cure minor wounds on the tooth to make it reconnect.
Anyway, one of the knights come down to see how's everything.
The who?
Knights?
The knights,
Guards, knights, whoever the fuck is...
guards, knights, whatever. Right now,
How are they here?
did
Thought we
you
were in a hideout.
didn't you mention how? Oh, probably.
Did we?
I
We
thought you
gave
did.
them we let them know that we'd be looking into this, but we didn't give them exact locations.
Oh,
Yeah. Like,
Oh.
no one should know where we are.
okay. So never mind then.
Yes, we've basically gone through and picked this place clean.
It turns out the footsteps we were hearing was just the sound of the
Ty
house.
trying to drop a quest hook, and we immediately shut him down. Like, no, Ty, fuck you. I don't want your fucking quest. Get your shit out of my face, man.
I mean, it took us like 17 episodes.
Rejected.
I mean, it took us like 16 episodes to get his very first side quest at least somewhat taken care of. Can you imagine how many episodes it would take us to get another side quest done?
I'm gonna search this place one more time. Nice detailed search.
I will search the basement. Nice, comfy.
24.
beds.
I will search for my pants, because I wasn't wearing pants this morning.
Oh boy.
I cooked breakfast, pantsless.
Search everything and outside the weapons and training rooms, pretty much nothing to note.
Samuel, what's that roll?
Perception roll to search the basement.
You have a 12 to perception?
Assuming I didn't mix up. Yes, I do. I have a 12 to perception.
How
Damn.
the fuck do you have a plus 12 to perception?
I put 10 points into perception.
How? It's not a class skill for you.
He probably has a wisdom of 14.
No, I have a wisdom of 8, so it would be a minus
How
1.
many ranks do you have in it?
10.
That's not physically possible. It's not a class skill for either the barbarian or the fighter.
Then I had to have misclicked that. Give me a second to check that. Let's see.
No, perception
Continue on.
is a barbarian. Perception is a barbarian skill.
Never mind then. Continue.
All of a sudden, Samuel had an existential crisis in his head.
What am I?
You must check the basement, and at
Look
the
to my
basement.
hands. Are they still there, or are they fading out like Back to the Future Marty?
Oh
He
boy.
just fades out of existence. No.
No. You're crumbling to ash. The new meme is Thanos.
Yeah, apparently the new name is Thanos. I haven't seen the movie yet. Then I'm
Your
like,
identity like vanishes for half a second.
yeah, really.
Oh. Oh.
And then back in it goes. Ah, there I am.
Anyway, you actually.
So, gentlemen,
Anyway, you
our
actually.
plan. What shall we be doing?
Anyway, Samuel.
I am but a guide to guide you to your ultimate goals.
Anyway, Samuel, you actually see a old
Did you say Shamu?
Samuel.
There's a whale? Holy shit, there's a whale here!
Shamu!
Where did I find an orca? Damn!
I bet you I'm going to get my voice corrected. Anyway,
I know.
Samuel, you actually find a letter that's read like a couple of weeks ago.
I take the letter.
Samuel can read?
I look at the letter. What language is it written in?
It's actually written in common.
I was hoping being a really wacky languages. I know like 15 of them.
I can't
Holy
read
shit.
anything.
They wrote a letter I can read.
It's written in Drow sign language. It's a drawing of hands.
Well, I do know Undercommon. I can learn sign language. Theoretically, I could learn Drow sign language.
I do know Drow sign language, though.
So, what does the letter
Theoretically,
say?
I can if I know enough languages.
Oh boy. Actually, they say that after you pretty much kill the Tengus and the other party members, to try to get out of town as fast as possible, because they plan to blitz the town in a couple of days.
You gotta do what with the town?
What's the town?
Oh.
Wait, in a few days? Was there like a date on this thing, or it just looks like it's been written for about a few weeks old?
It's about a few weeks old, so.
I'm immediately going to bring that to the group's attention.
Maybe we should mention
Guys?
that to somebody.
Yeah. We'll mention that to the guards or whatever when we get out here, but found this letter. Here it is. Basically, once they kill us, they're supposed to leave town because a few days later, the town would get blitzed.
So as long as we don't die, they won't attack. Brilliant.
Yes, that's my logic. As long as we live, everything will be fine. No, I suspect there's also probably like some meet a point that those assassins are supposed to go to confirm they got the kill. Then a few days later, the blitz would happen. But yes, so long as they don't kill us, everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
But yeah, we probably should warn the guards because it's kind of weird. They said they'd do it in a few days, but this letter looks like it's a couple weeks old.
Well, yeah, they probably meant a few days after they left town.
Or after we were confirmed dead.
Yes.
So let's go warn the guards.
Indeed. Let's do that.
Running.
Walking casually.
Speed walking.
Anyway, he ran to the guards and, hey, what's up?
Hey, guard, how are you?
Whatever.
We got notes of a potential blitz that's going to happen in a little bit, and I hand him the note.
He
Why are we going to a random guard? Why are we going to the king himself?
He reads it and is like, take the letter to the king and hurry up with it after he reads the letter and sends the
Get out
guard.
the note back.
and sends his note to the king and says, read the letter as fast as possible. Have the king and Lady Ferris pretty much up the guards immediately. And he runs off.
Let's follow. Should we follow him?
Way to go, Sam. You just caused a panic. Should have gone to the king first, not some random schmuck.
I'm a dwarf.
Good job.
I'm taking the note and I am going to the king.
And I shall follow.
I will follow. I will follow the group to the king, not the guard.
So after you pretty much take the note out and ambush the guard again. There you go.
All right. Your Majesty?
Yes. Yes.
There's going to be an attack on the city in a little bit. Here's the note to confirm that. Basically, there were some assassins that were hired to take us out. We beat their ass. They ran away, or teleported away, or something to get away.
No, remember,
And-
you captured them, remember? They're
Oh, yeah,
pretty much in
yes.
jail. They're pretty much in jail right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I'm still sobering up. Anyway, so there's a chance that even though they haven't run away or confirmed us dead, there's a chance that an attack might be coming in the next couple days, week or so. I hand the king the note.
He reads and knows like, and
Oh, no.
I will inform Lady Ferris immediately to raise the guards and keep an eye for any scout troops lurking by as well. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Your Majesty. And I bow.
Thank you very much.
They
So,
say-
guys, got a question for you guys.
Yes.
I may not be the smartest cookie in the shipwreck, but doesn't it seem weird that that letter was written in common and I could read it?
Well, it could be a trap, or the fact that they probably wrote it in common because the assassins fucking speak common.
But wouldn't you expect assassins to speak other languages?
Why?
Or
They're
have it
paid to
written in
kill
code?
people, not translate.
I'm gonna take the note and I'm gonna go down to that one anti-magic box where we're storing what's her name?
What's the system's name?
Minerva.
Minerva.
How is Minerva doing in there right now?
She did.
She's like bored without her friend. with our friend pretty much keeping our company.
Morning, Minerva.
Morning. I heard my friend ran away. Kind of
Yeah,
sucks.
so
Wow,
you
how
had
did
to
you fucking hear that shit?
He actually left a letter before he left. He actually
Unfortunately, he's destined to go on a different path.
So what do you want?
I show her the letter. Recognize the handwriting?
Yeah, I guess Bane or whoever wants you really, really dead. Let me see the letter.
Would they write it in common?
Let
Would
me
they
see-
write it in common, or would they try to use a secret language?
Let me see the letter, actually. Don't.
I hand it to her, but I'm in that room with her.
He actually rubs the back of the letter and it's like, oh. And actually, like, a little worry courses over her face. Like, so that's the plan, huh?
What's the plan?
Apparently, apparently, the Blitz is just let's just say a plan for what's the best way I could describe it as?
It's a large distraction,
Yes.
a diversionary tactic, very common in war.
Yes, exactly.
Where's the real attack happening?
Here's the thing. It's not an attack, it's something of, well, listen.
Wait, shit, that didn't work. Hold on. Sorry, ignore me.
Listen, you're good friends with my sister, right?
Wow, zero.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm friend. I would consider myself a friend. I helped bring her to the path of light.
Same here.
Anyway, just warn her. Don't trust any Asmodean allies or anything like that.
So she trusts them anyway as is.
As in, don't trust them at all.
Don't trust the Asmodeans.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I thought that was already obvious.
They're planning on, let's just say, kidnapping her and several influential people to reunite it, to break the temple once and for all.
They're going to kidnap your sister?
Yes,
Why is she special?
because she turned her back on Asmodean.
Sorry, you should have ignored that question. I'm not even fucking there.
I forgot.
I wasn't even in character.
I forgot you left. So yeah, never mind.
Zok pops out of my handy haversack.
And that's a question that's not in his voice, and then disappears.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Be right back. I'm gonna go find.
I'm gonna follow because I remember that Aldara is the bodyguard of the
Aldara?
queen. Aldara is the bodyguard of the princess, so I'm running.
More like an advisor.
Advisor,
Nope, she was
bodyguard.
the bodyguard.
I'm running after her, running towards the king to ask specifically where she is. Where
I just go to the
princess is.
courtyard where they hang out.
In the courtyard where they hang out.
Okay.
I was about to say that anyway, but
Samuel.
whatever.
All right. Is
The
there a window?
princess is my apprentice. I
Okay.
regularly train with her and Eldara. I know where they hang out. We're
Okay.
fine.
And a question.
Everything is under control, I swear.
Okay, question. In the throne room, is there a window that overlooks the courtyard where they're hanging out?
Just to spite you.
Pretty much right here.
Okay. How high off the ground is it, by the looks of it? Like, how many stories?
Oh my god, tell me you're about to jump out the fucking window.
Oh god, it's about maybe 10, maybe 20 stories?
Oh, that's only 40, 10. You could survive that.
10 to 20 stories?
46, I meant.
Oh, I can survive a 20-story drop. I'll be crippled like heck. I'll still be alive.
Yeah, it's only a D6 per 10 feet. So I mean, it's only like, actually, yeah, that's 20 feet's only fucking 2d6.
I can
Yeah.
climb down.
I'd at most lose 120 health. I'd have 4 health remaining. But I
No,
can do
you'd
it.
only lose 12 health. It's 2d6. That's it for 20 feet.
I
For
thought,
20 feet? That's, I thought,
I
higher.
thought you said stories.
Yeah, it's stories.
How many feet is a story?
Typically, it's 10 foot
10.
to a story.
10 is roughly the.
Oh, so yeah, you can still survive that. You got 140 something health.
4 health.
I can climb down and heal you.
So I guess I'm just standing in the courtyard speaking to them, and suddenly dwarf raiders.
Boom!
So, let me roll that.
Are you being serious? I was joking.
You actually being
Do
serious.
it!
Do it.
Now, if I remember correctly, the way the rules works, you can do an acrobatics check to try and knock off a handful of those dice.
Okay, so that's what I would take. So let me try rolling an acrobatics check. See what I can knock off potentially.
You have a +8? How?
I have 3 ranks in acrobatics, and
And
I have an
open
ability.
decks.
And I have a little bit of dex. That gives me an 8.
Let's see. What's the rules for? Okay, here we go.
I don't know. I'd just say take the 75 because it's so minuscule.
Finally, you could use acrobatics check to soften a fall. The base DC the jump is equal to the distance to be crossed. 2 d-civils. Where's the one for falling?
Wait, if the DC is based on the number of feet he just dropped, I'm pretty sure he misses.
Okay,
that DC.
when you deliberately fall any distance, even as a result, a DC will allow you to ignore the first 10 feet of fall, although you still end up prone if you take damage from a fall. So,
So the first 10
you can
feet
reduce
knocks off 2 points because the first 2 d6s is 1. So you went from 75 damage to 73 damage. Yay!
Which brings it down to 71 as I have DR2. So, donk! You just hear a massive crum.
And
It's like
everyone's
this
just,
big crater in the shape of fucking Samuel's body, like he's a fucking cartoon character.
so,
I look up at the window. Are there people sticking their head out?
besides,
Zach's like somewhere in town, and he feels the ground shake and goes, "I don't know, what did Samuel do?"
I ran down and
besides Remy, who's pretty much curing cure light rooms to pretty much not have him die.
Oh, I'm at 53 health. I'm fine.
So yeah, so I was just standing there minding my own business, talking with the princess and Eldara, letting Eldara know that, she's in danger, and then suddenly slam! Boom!
I probably set off a few alarms saying, "Oh God, is the attack coming?" Oh, it's Sam. What the fuck happened?
I just
You
look
have
over the
about a couple of guardsmen running up to see what's happening, apparently.
I just peek my head into the crater and I just see Samuel.
Like dragging
Samuel,
himself
what in
out of
God's,
it.
What in the name of Destiny did you do that for?
There's an risk on your life. I came to warn you. Oh.
Yes, why do you think I was here,
Meanwhile, fucking
Zach?
I took the
Vickrin
dwarven
just
route.
like used the stairs that was like next to the
I just went straight
like,
to the corner.
Samuel's in the courtroom and he looks at the fucking stairs, he looks at the window, he goes, "I'm going for the window."
I took the dwarven route.
The expressway.
Apparently.
Okay. I'm going to drag Samuel over with the help of
you healed
Eldara
20 points
and
because Jim
the
mentioned
princess.
Or Remy.
I'm going to start doing emergency first aid.
He did just get healed for 28 points, so he should be fine.
Yeah, I could do a lot more.
Yep.
I'm like,
So,
Okay.
meanwhile, Ty, did I find anything unusual or suspicious with my perception check running around town? While this comedicness is going on?
I'll tell you about
Yeah.
the heal, Samuel.
Let me check the reception one more time because I didn't expect him to jump on with
My perception was a 28
Yeah,
when
I
I
see.
finally got the damn formula to work properly.
Yeah, you found a couple of shifty guards, like pretty much shifting, if you will know what I mean.
Shifty as in uncomfortable, concerned, or worried, or shifty as in they're like really suspicious and that they should be watched?
They're like really suspicious and should be watched.
Okay. I will disappear into the shadows and begin watching them. For I am Batraven. As soon as I find my
I'm working
stealth
on
check.
the he heals. Hold on.
I'm now at 106 HP.
That is a 38 to hide.
Yeah, you pretty much hide successfully as pretty much you look at the guards and you realize that at least as far as you know, these guys don't work here.
Hey, wait a minute. You don't work in this department.
How do you know? We're one guy's half of the other.
But yeah, I'm just going to quietly watch them and see what they do.
Samuel, get another 23 health as I basically put your legs into splints.
Well, you bring me to full health.
Hooray!
That's an hour wasted.
Anyway, you watch the guards as they try to open the gates to one of the entrances below.
Out of curiosity, is that where we are?
Hold on. Entrance to what specifically?
To one of the town to the town.
Like, so they're at one of the main gates?
Yeah.
Are they opening like one of those side doors, or are they actually opening the gate?
One of the side doors. Obviously, you can't open the gate without everyone knowing.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. It was like, that's really weird.
I would have figured a big gate would have had like one of those like inbuilt like regular sized doors like
They
I've
do.
seen.
They do. That's what I was asking, Kiri.
Ah.
They're called a postern gate. They're usually small doors that essentially go around the gate, and they're heavily reinforced. They're big enough to admit like one person at a time. Therefore, less obvious, showy egresses through a gate that don't require like the massive gates be open. So like one or two people at a time versus like entire horse carts.
Okay.
Or large groups.
What's your perception check?
Say what?
Perception check to see if you actually hear the message talk.
I will roll it now. 29.
Okay, you actually hear the voice. It's like, okay, what is the status on the team in Redwater? This team is ready to execute as soon as she leaves. All right. Once the threat starts, because we don't know when or.
You said there was two of them, right?
Hmm?
You said there was two of them, right?
Yeah, and two of them are, and pretty much.
I'm gonna sneak up behind both of them. Like, do they both have like their back to me, facing this little door?
Yeah, pretty much they have the back to him. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna walk up behind them, very silent and quietly, with my 38 stealth I rolled earlier, and I'm gonna pull up my sap, and I'm gonna cock it back, get ready to hit him, and go, "What you guys talking about?" And I'm just gonna cold clock them across the back of their head. Because I'm high enough level, my base attack grants me 2 attacks. So I'm going to hit one and the other. This will be against their flat-footed, assuming that I caught them by surprise.
When
And
sneak
sap
attack.
is a light weapon, so congratulations, you can use your dex.
And sneak attack.
Well, yes, that is obvious. I'm going to be doing a shit ton of damage, but first I have to hit them. This will be non-lethal damage, of course, but I'll get to that in a minute. The first attack is going to be plus 13 against the first guy, 24 against the second guy, since it's plus 8, that is 20. 24 and 20 against their flat foot.
They're pretty much knocked out.
Thump, thump. Wait, I want to roll my damage, though.
It's not.
It's a great joy because I get to add a shit ton of stuff to it. Okay, hold on. Let me read something real fast. I gotta find my sap stuff because I have special feats for this. Gotta remember something real quick. 5 we'll see check twice. Results.
And meanwhile, while you're reading, the three people that let in pretty much book it to the gates and pretty much run away.
And this is why everyone
Okay,
dislikes
first
Tango.
hit is 65. The second hit is 51 points of non-lethal damage. As I just boom, boom. You said there were people running away?
Yeah, they're pretty much long gone by now.
Hold on.
They pretty much route.
Hold on. That didn't take me a whole minute. That would have been like a half second to do that. Alright, it took me a second or two to do the math first, but hold on. I feel like I should still be able to do a reaction against them. I have something I can hit them with.
They're pretty much running to the gates to the
I shall
portcullis.
pursue them! How many of them are there?
About 3 of them.
3 of them. Fantastic. I'm going to cast Barbed Chain.
Ooh.
So basically, you're surrounding them with razor wire.
No, that's not how it works. Let me pull up the official page, and I shall read exactly what it does to you all. Good old Barbed Chain. So first level spell. You summon a chain from another realm, causing it to burst from the ground and strike a target within the spell's range, which is 25 plus 5 feet per level. So 250 feet right now. You can have the chain either make a melee attack, dealing 1d6 points of slashing damage, or attempt a trip maneuver against the target. Changes my base attack bonus plus my key spell casting ability score modifier as his attack bonus and combat maneuver bonus. So essentially, I have a plus 11 to attack. I can summon 4 chains. We'll do one at a time. One against one guy. And these are going to be all trip attacks.
Hey, remember, this is the
And
gate
because
we're
they're
running
running,
out
I think
of.
they're at a -2 to defend themselves.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that particular rule, but I don't care. First one. 24 against the CMD.
They're hit.
Die?
Oh, yeah, they're hit, sorry.
Okay.
I thought I had a button proof password.
Second one. 29 against the CMD.
They're hit.
Third one. 13 against the CMD.
Misses by a mile.
However, I can summon 4 chains, so the 4th chain will attack that same target for a 19 against the CMD.
He pretty much hopped over it at the last second and runs away.
Damn it! Well, regardless, on a successful hit or combat maneuver check, the target must attempt a will save. If he fails to save, the creature is shaken for 1d4 rounds.
Let me just.
So I need 2 will saves from you.
Give me a
DC is
second.
going to be a 15.
Oh, god damn it.
How far away after this casting has the additional person gotten away from me? Since the other 2 have fallen onto their face.
Pretty much by now, he's pretty much here by now.
He's pretty much gone.
Yeah, it's pretty much as you pursue him.
Can you tell me the exact distance? Because I have really long range spell.
Pretty much about 15 feet as he's about to board a horse and pretty much charge off into the sunside. So yeah.
Oh, a horse, you say?
Oh, he's got a new target.
Well, I have this lovely thing called Flame Strike. I'm going to cast Flame Strike, which is 100 feet plus 10 feet per level. So, within 1,000 feet. Sorry, I did that math wrong. Regardless, he's still within my range. Let's see. The Flame Strike evokes a vertical column of divine fire. The spell deals 1d6 points of damage per caster level, maximum 15d6. Half the damage is fire, but the other half results directly from divine power and is therefore not subject to be reduced by resistance to fire-based attacks. But first, let me do that. The shaken on the other 2, they're shaken for 2 rounds.
Okay.
10d6. And that last guy takes 29 points of holy fire damage.
Holy crap!
As just a column of holy fire just...
Well, he now looks like Uncle Owen.
And ours is pretty much dead because
Is he dead too?
he's barely alive, like barely
Woo!
like what?
I'm gonna
the
run over
hell?
to the two guys that are still on their face, and I'm gonna knock them out with my sap. Just doof, and then run over to the third guy, and then knock him out too.
Oh boy!
While he's crawling around on the ground, all burnt to shit.
Like what the hell?
Help me.
And then I will cast, so he doesn't die, I will cast Cure Light Wounds. I will burn one of my first level spells for that. With D8 plus 5. 1d8. Oops, sorry. I did that wrong. R, 1d8. Plus 5. 12! Heal him for 12, and then knock him out.
Like,
I will then use my new rope of infinite twine to start getting a rope, and I shall tie up all 5 of them. The two guards I knocked out and these 3 guys, and begin dragging them back to the castle.
You get back to the castle, I would presume the courtyard, and you see a broken window on a high floor, a Samuel-shaped crater, and Samuel currently be tended to by Vikrin.
And I'm
I got
drinking.
them all found!
Hi, Pazak. How are you?
He says as I essentially made like a fucking litter because I don't have the strength to carry these guys on my shoulders. So I essentially tied them up and then made like a litter of twine and just was dragging them through town.
Okay.
And no one questioned it because they know Pazak by now.
They fear Bat Raven. No one messes with Bat Raven.
Oh yeah, Ty.
yes,
Did my landing from that set off any nearby Richter scales?
probably, but
There's a great quake. What just happened?
other
Samuel fell out of bed.
than the town, pretty much says it's fine. No attacks happening. It's fine.
He says as Pazak's busy one-shotting pretty much 5 guys, just taking them out one at a time.
I mean, you know, the gardener is acting like you just killed his fucking child. Because you kind of did.
The shrubbery increased the landing.
Oh, shrubberies!
No.
Not like some random dude in town. My cabbages!
So
I rolled.
But yeah, I have 5.
Okay.
I have 5 prisoners now.
ooh,
Let's get them
Oh
in the
gosh, look what I
cells.
found!
I rush after them to.
Nope. Sit. I'm still working on you. You still have a broken leg.
I'm gonna start dragging them to the dungeon and say, well, these guys were doing some really suspicious things. They mentioned something about, opening the gate and some planned attack coordinated with something going on in Redwater, the usual shit.
I'll be down there in a few minutes to patch them up.
Already took care of it. They'll have
Are
some
they-
headaches, but they'll be fine.
What the hell happened to my head?
Is that one of the guards?
Dad's a douchebag. That's what happened. Now get out of my way. True.
So, I guess we're going to go down to the dungeon soon enough to interrogate them, separate them, work on them one at a time.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Boy.
Ferris confirms that they do not work here. That's not one of the guards I assigned to.
And I
Though
interrogate one of them.
now looking at the uniforms, that means, oh god, that means pretty much, yeah. Let me inform their families or company. And pretty much,
Oh boy,
Mhm.
dead guards, great.
yes, pretty much.
that's,
He took a look through the uniforms and realized that the guards that are pretty much half of them are dead, and yeah. I just formed
So what's Remy been doing this whole time?
Well, she initially healed me after jumping out the window.
I think she's currently writing an epic about the
The epic adventures of Bat Raven and flying dwarves.
Yeah, so,
Well, regardless.
That sex
After
motive
depositing
is,
him in the dungeon, Bazak will let you guys go, well, my work here is done. Bat Raven, away! I turn into this and phase through the wall.
I guess I'll have to deal with the interrogations then.
Can I help?
That 14, that's to find the runt of the litter, the one who's most likely to break under interrogation.
Pretty much the one that Prizak burned to a pretty much living crisp by now.
I did cure most of his burn wounds, but not all of them. He's still pretty scorched.
I'm going to take him to his own cell, sit him down, and have sitting next to me, you know, salves and healing supplies and a surgical kit. Go, so, I'm a healer. My name's Vikran. Would you mind telling me what you were up to that required Pazak to set you on fire?
Not like nothing. I don't know nothing at all.
That
Intimidate
means
time.
you do know something, because I was the negative. Ha
I punch him.
Oh
No
ha!
punching.
Damn. It's a
No
little
punching.
extreme.
I tried to put my mean face on.
Show me your girl.
I walk up to him very closely, flipping around a butterfly knife, going, I am very skilled with a knife. I can remove some of the burned flesh, ease your pain, but I could inadvertently miss and cause you far more pain. I recommend, I don't know, telling me what you were up to so that I am more incentivized to be careful.
Okay, because you are a natural swimming and not. Okay. I was sent to kidnap both a princess and betrayer of Asmodeans. Says something about virgins needed to destroy the council once and for all, or something like that.
I punch his
Okay.
junk.
Samuel, I said no. Laura, get him out of here.
Ah!
The paladin grabs the back of your neck and starts pulling you out. Come on, Samuel. You're not helping.
Opposed same check?
Oh, she'll try. She will try.
Oh boy.
It's just a tug of war at this point.
So basically, we're like even enough to where we're not exactly gaining ground, but we're not going back.
Laura's gonna try again.
You know, there are probably other guards there that could probably help you out.
Let me punch.
No, we do not torture prisoners.
At this point, they're just entertained by this. Almost forgot they actually had a job to do.
Come on, let me punch. Let's get.
Yeah, I treat his burns quite successfully, actually.
And I think with that,
Eventually, the guard just says, "Okay, let's gang up on him and drag him out to prison." Eventually.
Just a heads up, Ty. I don't know if you saw, but I returned back to town and I'm looking for more stuff like that. I have a 36 stealth to not be noticed. What was it? 28 perception to see anything that looks unusual, and a 37 sense motive to try and pick out people that are acting suspicious.
You do see one more guard that's pretty much another shifty one, if you will, but it's not exactly motivative of what is up with him yet. He just know he's like all like the bad guy under here.
I'm gonna watch him and wait for him to do something that seems out of place before I try and knock him out. Because I'm gonna just knock him out just because he looks a little shifty. Because that's just rude.
Ty, he gets 17 more health plus plus how many levels he has. As I work on him and I basically put salves on and remove the burned flesh.
Oh boy.
But yeah, if he starts doing anything really suspicious, just let me know, Ty, because I'm gonna just watch him.
Alright, after watch the gate, you see Imp run up. It's like, so he was dead.
I see a what run up?
Imp.
An imp.
It's like, so he was dead. And it's like, I don't know. The assassins had to call it in recent weeks. We still have a timetable before Bane wants to, finish the job. All right. All right. Hopefully we kill them fast. Are the paladins dead in Sour Sour? No, it's not. Killing paladins isn't exactly easy to do, but hopefully, let's call it. But hopefully, no one knows the kidnapping of the daughter to what do we call it? And now, alright, so the daughter is kidnapped. So we managed to kidnap the daughter, kidnap the betrayer, kidnap the princess. Now what if that magical girl in Redwater? That samurai is keeping an eye on her, but she's not going to stay on her forever.
I immediately jump down and I knock his ass out for a total of 24 against his flat-footed.
He's pretty much ow.
Dong.
55 non-lethal damage.
Alright, he's knocked out, but it's like, what the?
And then the imp, I will
Yeah, I was about to say
cast. And I have something for this. Burst of Radiance. Because I don't like imps. Imps are jerks.
Yeah, I was about to say, you pretty much at least have to fight the imp.
Be gone, Satan!
The spell fills the area with brilliant flash of simmering light. Creatures in the area blinded for 1d4 rounds or dazzled for 1d4 rounds if they succeed a reflex save. Evil creatures in the area of the burst take 1d4 points of damage per caster level. Max 5d4, whether they succeed the reflex or not. So I need a reflex save.
Reflex coming out.
Save DC is, this is second level spell, 16. You passed. So instead of blinded, you are dazzled for R1D4. You are dazzled for 3 rounds, and you take a total whopping 12. What was it? 12 damage from the just sheer burst of radiant light.
And obviously, yeah. So yeah. Ow.
Is he still alive?
Yep.
Well, damn it. That means he gets an attack against me.
Yep.
Because now we're in initiative. Since I've already got him my surprise round. So hit me, bitch.
Alright. Well, not doing. Here you go. Oh, come on.
Let me look at what Dazzle does real fast.
-1 to attack.
I don't remember. Yeah, dazzled creatures take -1 penalty on attack rolls and sight-based perception checks. But you rolled a natural 20, it looks like.
No, not Nat.
Oh,
He rolled
never
12
mind.
and he has a +8.
Oh, so that means that's actually a 19 with the -1. My AC is 23. Kind of like tries to stab me, and it's like, eh.
You're like holding his head while he's just trying to punch.
Yeah, he's like a 5-year-old. I just got my hand on his head, and he's just like, eh.
He started like, oh fuck, I have to kill him now before he lets off the noose end. Well, yeah.
Hit him with a cure critical.
I'm going to take a step back, and I'm going to cast Barbed Chains at him. So that will be 4 attacks. Ba, 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 ba. Hold on, damn it, where was it? Oh. What did I put my notes? There they are. 1d20 plus 11. So that's 21, 17, 15, and 19. How many of those hit?
About 3 out of 4.
And these are attacks, not trip attempts. So they're all against his AC, not his CMD. So how many of those did hit?
Yeah, 3 out of 4.
3 or 4. Okay. I was just making sure. So it's going to be /R 3d6. That's 12 damage, and I need 3 separate will saves.
I don't know how. Does it matter because it's knocked out anyway? So yeah.
Oh, then if he's knocked out, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But because each chain hits, he has to make a separate will save against every single chain that hits. So he passed the first one, but the second 2 he failed. So he would have been shaken for 3 rounds had he not been.
What type of damage do those chains do?
I don't fucking know. Hold on. Slashing damage, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's got. You forget the imp has DR5.
Yeah.
So is he still unconscious?
Barely.
Well, now he's shaken, so he has a -2 to his D20 rolls. Your turn.
He would have taken 1 damage from that because those are 3 separate attacks.
Yeah. That's why I said barely, but yeah.
Uh, 19 is a miss.
Well, go ahead and finish the job then.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna take another step back because he has to get close enough to hit me, so I have to step away to not take up attacks. I'm going to cast Sound Burst. I need a Fortitude save from you, Ty. I believe it was.
I have a feeling that's not qualified to hit.
Let's see if it's a 14. It's a second level spell. Nope, that is a failure. Yeah, I have a DC 16. You rolled a 14. That is a failure. You take 1d8 points of sonic damage, and you are stunned for 1 round.
So he finally knocked the.
3 damage.
So he finally knocked the imp out of its misery.
His head
Just
pops.
rattled his fucking ears, and like blood starts bleeding out of them. He's like, ah!
Ah, boom. And
Head blew up.
I give him like a classic Shendu scream, just ah!
Right in the ear.
Yeah, I get like right in his ear and just give this cacophony of crow screeching.
So yeah,
And the poor thing's head blew up.
You know, I start singing like fucking Ice and Fire, whatever the song that was called. Ah!
Oh boy. So yeah, this poor imp is dead. It can't even rattle off a scream at the last minute.
It wouldn't have been heard anyway. I was louder. My roar is mighty. So I pull out more rope of my rope of infinite twine. I tie this guy up and I carry him back to the dungeon. What's everybody else doing while I'm doing this? Because this took a few minutes.
You see Vikran currently, working on the guy. Like, what did you do now?
Like, I
Haven't
don't
gotten
know.
there yet.
Well, I'm in the dungeon right now, patching up the other guy.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay.
It took several minutes for me to find that guy, listen in on him, knock him out, fight the imp, and then get back. So you probably had like 30 minutes before I fucking get back.
It takes an hour to treat deadly wounds.
Yeah, well, what have you been doing while treating the wounds? Have you guys been talking to them at all?
Yes, I've been collecting information from him, what their plans are.
All right, then. That's what I was changing the story to you guys. Fucking do your roleplay.
Okay. I'm just gonna hurt a bit. So what's this planet Redwater that you guys are talking about?
We split off into teams. One hits Westwood, one hits Redwater, and one hits Sarasara. It says to
Okay.
kidnap four individuals that will help us with the plans. I don't know what. Unfortunately, I do not know what the team of Whitewater is going to pretty much focus on kidnapping it.
This burn looks pretty
Not left
severe. It'd be a shame if I slipped.
Ah!
I haven't done anything.
He's like, I hadn't done anything yet.
Are you sure you don't know more?
Roll an intimidation check. No, I do not know more. I'm sorry. Even the frightening screams of the dwarven is can't pretty much know what is going on. What's the Okay, Samuel's playing something.
Yeah, basically, it's the kind of things he's screaming while in Dwarven. So,
Oh boy.
so you guys can keep going.
I have locked this room, and I am the one with the key to it. And Samuel's outside trying to reach and going, "Let me at him!"
Like, I'm sorry, I don't know what the team of Whitewater or Sarasara is up to. I'm sorry.
Very compartmentalized, these bastards, aren't they?
Yep.
Pretty much after we share the plans a couple of times, they kind of make sure that this plan pretty much.
Are you part of the Westwood team?
Yes, I am.
How many
Well,
more
of
are you
course, he's
floating
part
around out here?
Our Sarah team. That's why he's in Westwood. You fucking moron!
He could be a
What was
messenger.
that?
He could be a coordinator or a messenger contacting the team.
Yeah. Eventually he realized. Yeah, eventually that messenger is dead right now, thanks to Fazak. But anyway,
Which one was the
So,
messenger?
How
The
many
imp!
members are in this? How
Oh,
many members are in this team?
there was 3 members because of the fact that we had to bring in a trader as well as the princess to make sure that nothing.
3 guys.
Yeah.
You sent 3 guys up against those 2. Yeah. Are you guys scraping the bottom of the barrel for recruitment at this point? I mean, we've captured or killed like half your army at least.
Yeah, but what to Greek ladies do against us?
Samuel, if you'd be so kind, could you
what did
please
5
bring
random
Ardella?
schmucks do to you guys?
Okay. I want to let you know a little secret. The princess, I trained her in the arts of archery and hand-to-hand combat. You've heard stories about me, right? And what I can do with a bow?
Oh yeah, dude, like shoot a bow from the castle all the way to the gates because some mercenary company was leaving or something.
Yeah, she's my student. Not only that, and you should have heard some of the stories about Ardella. What do you think the 3 of you could have done against those 2 working together? The 2 who have been sparring and training for what, a couple months now at least?
Actually,
I've also taught Aldara the skills of a rogue. Just remember
actually,
the terror of Bat Raven.
look for a perception check.
Oh,
Assuming
Wouldn't that be
that
sense motive?
no, as in assuming that it's still burnt and that another,
32.
you actually see some power of pretty much sleeping power to pretty much knock them the fuck out, so you don't have to.
You do realize she's a half elf and immune to that, right?
Fuck.
I don't think she's immune. I think they only have resistance to it.
No half elves have immunity to sleep. Remember, right?
At least in 3.5, I remember that. Let me quickly check that for you guys.
Yep, I'm double checking it. Assuming she doesn't have any special things. Yeah, she has elven immunities, the full thing. So, immune to magic sleep.
Fuck. That's the plan that we have hammer up together to kidnap them.
And you forget that the 5 of us are in the city. How far
Yeah.
do you think you would have gotten?
Yeah, that's why the assassins were sent to murder you before you pretty much.
I drag him to the cell and say, "Hey, you see you see 3 cells down over there? You recognize those 2 in the separate cells?"
Oh god! Oh god! Damn it!
Hey, you know those guys? Ah, shit.
God damn it!
As I said, are you guys scraping the bottom of the barrel yet?
Well, we still have the blitz going on, so yeah.
Yeah, we know that's a diversion.
Yeah.
You forget that you see that big black box over there? Yeah, that's one of your lieutenants. She's been helping us.
Don't tell him that.
Well, we're already
Really?
gonna kill her.
Really now?
Yeah,
Wow.
she's dead either way, so she's got the best shot. She's dead. She's dead if she doesn't help us. If we let her go, you guys are gonna kill her, and if you guys take over, you're gonna kill her. So at the end of the day, she's kind of hedging her bets with what move she's got left.
Anyways, by that time you're all there by now.
Hey guys, look! I found another one.
Wow.
Apparently, they're doing separate teams in like separate towns and shit.
Yep, we gotta get to
Not
Redwater.
around asking them questions. I just knocked him out and fought an imp.
Oh, how much did you make it suffer?
I killed it.
Okay.
I don't approve of suffering and torture. I just simply killed it because it was attacking people.
It
Probably
attacked you because they're like, oh shit, if that plane gets out, I'm fucked, so.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to torture the damn thing, even if it's evil. That's not what Bazak does. He's a good person. Torture is... Ugh. The closest thing to torture he's going to do is, like, irritate the piss out of you until you do what he wants. Squeaky, 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 squeaky. Yeah, pretty much that. Or, Chinese water torture, where I just drip water in your face that bugs the shit out of you.
So,
Also, when I walk past Samuel, I'm going to cast Bestow Curse on him.
What's that do?
I'm going to need you to make a save of... Hold on, let me check what it was.
Probably Will would be my guess.
Probably. Let me make sure. Will. I need a will save.
I pass.
Oh, yeah. I only have a
What?
DC 17 to that.
why are you trying to curse him?
I was trying to curse him with silence so he would stop yelling.
Samuel, go to a bar and get a drink.
He's already drunk. That's why he's yelling.
You suddenly see what looks like a cloud that's kind of shaped like Sam, and it just slowly fades away.
Funny enough, he's so focused on what he was doing, he probably never even noticed when I tapped him on the shoulder that I cast a spell. He's just like, that felt weird. Drink.
So I'm just gonna continue working on this guy. Alara's kind of leaning in the corner, staring at this evil Osmodian. Scanning him with Detect Evil. I'm assuming he pings, but just barely.
Yeah.
And I shall assist.
Assist with what?
Like,
Helping you do stuff because I do have heal.
What hit me on this sound? Next thing I know, I was talking to a messenger. Then
Oh, that was me. Hi. That's a 10 heal to help, so I don't really do much. I'm too busy tormenting them, apparently.
You actually do help. That is the minimum to help. But I'm
I
already
thought it was
rolling well over.
15 to do assistance.
Nope, 10.
Oh. Never mind then. Anyway, I'm gonna look him right in the eye and be like, "Hi, I'm Brazak. So, what you doing?"
nothing.
I'm going to assist him in intimidating this guy.
No, I'm not
Like-
intimidating. I'm simply asking questions. Well, see, I know you're lying. See, you were talking to an imp. Imps are bad, okay?
So I
So,
told,
who are you after?
so I was talking to an imp. What's the big deal?
It's an evil creature of the devilish nine hells and is very closely associated with a cult that's been running rampant in these areas called the Asmodeus cult, who is currently the archdevil of hell, ruler of the nine hells, one of the big head honchos of hell. So you talking to a devil in this particular state and area, pretty fucking suspicious. So yeah, you think I'm fucking stupid? Do you think I'm fucking stupid? Do you want to see what happens to people who think I'm stupid? And at that point, I would be intimidating him.
I'm giving you a +2. I'm gonna pipe up. Just to let you know, that's Pazak, the one that your boss put a blank check on. That it'd be a 33 actually with my help.
No, I already added that, so it's a 31.
And I'm just going like, that's Pazak. He's the Tengu that's been causing so much trouble for you guys. Hi, I'm Vikram, the one that can remove people's hands with a bow.
I'm the one you never see coming. I am the night, the terror that flaps in the darkness.
They suddenly hear the sound because Sam has his head out of the bar screaming, "I'm drunk!"
He's our drunken battering ram.
Yeah, just
That-
yeah,
Yeah, that's a 31 of intimidation.
The assassins actually killed one of you guys, even the little Remy girl.
Don't worry about the catfolk. Worry about me. Look at me.
I looked at him. I looked at me.
I'm going to grab this guy by the neck, stick his head outside, kind of stick his head to the bars and go, there, the assassins are 2 doors down. Hey, assassins, say hi.
Hi, guys.
They pretty much sleeping,
And they're
sleeping
trying to
out
sleep, but they can't because we're loud.
there. Yeah.
I probably kept them up quite well.
What time of day is it right now? Is it like midday or is it still morning?
Midday. Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering.
What do you want?
I want to know what the hell's going on. Who are you targeting? And why?
Yeah. I don't know anything.
I would like to sense motive that.
Alara will help.
That's a 23.
Yeah, he's lying through his teeth.
Alara helps.
I'm going to pull out a small plate, a fork, and a knife. And I'm going to sit it on the floor.
What are you going?
Matt. I'm going to give you one more chance to tell me the truth. Who are you targeting and why?
He sees Alara and Vikram stuff cotton in their ears.
Start putting wax in there and cotton, earmuffs.
Like, wait, what's going on?
You're going to tell me what I want to know. Or this thing's about to get really loud and really annoying. Really.
I'm going to roll my intimidate again. Welcome against. Okay. He's about to do something that I technically don't approve of, but it isn't exactly evil. It's just very annoying. And he will not stop doing it.
It is an approved.
recommend-
It is an approved official form of torture.
I recommend you talk.
Listen, I don't know anything. I swear.
Squeaky, 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 squeaky.
Jim
I'm gonna
Pan-
do that until he starts telling me what I want to hear.
Yeah, remember, Jim Pan has ears, so.
Is Jim Pan here? Or is Remy here?
You gave her cotton to put in your ears.
I gave Connor.
Are you here?
Nope, he's the bar.
I'm at the bar.
Yeah,
Remy is
so
sitting
like
there,
who is actually here?
Yeah,
I am. Alara is, and I think Remy, are you here too?
I was.
Okay. Yeah, I would have given you a cotton as well. The stuff in your ear.
I'm long gone.
He's like, Remy's like, no, fuck this shit, not again.
She saw the plate and the fork and just ran away.
Because I remember
Yeah.
correctly, catfolk have a natural bonus to their fucking hearing perceptions. So, yeah, they have very sensitive hearing.
I'm gone.
So do elves. They heightened senses.
Yeah, but catfolks definitely have very sensitive hearing.
Like,
Yeah,
okay.
yep.
I'm
Natural
gonna start.
hunter.
I'm just gonna keep making this really loud, screechy noise until he starts talking, and I'm not gonna stop until he does. How long does it take before he breaks? If he does, does he ever break?
One more intimidate roll to see how much you break him.
Well, technically, since I'm not talking, I have to actually use my intimidation skill, which isn't.
I
good.
recommend you start
Oh.
talking.
Like, okay, just stop the word. Stop the torture.
I stop, but still in a stance to continue if he doesn't start talking very quickly. Yes.
Okay. We're sent to get kidnap 4 girls to help
Names?
the princess, Alaria the traitor,
You mean Aldara?
Adara the traitor, version, the. Let's see now.
I think her name was Rebecca.
Yeah, Rebecca, and one more, some Sarah. Let's see now.
If we're talking about the one spelly person from Westwood, that was
Rebecca.
Rebecca. Yeah, Rebecca.
Rebecca Angelina Darcy.
No, I meant Sarah. His daughter.
Yeah.
Jay's some goose named Jay Smith's daughter or something like that.
Alexa J. Smith, merchant, Salazar people. She's one of the Trinity of their government.
Yeah, she was kidnapped her daughter.
Okay.
Okay.
So J. Smith's kid, Rebecca, and the princess, and Eldara.
Yeah.
Okay. That was Shendu player asking those questions.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go back into character and go, why?
All I know is the boss wanted those specific ones.
Squeaky!
Ah!
How is the burn victim doing in all this? Because he gave me basically this information plus the whole they're trying to break the seal.
He pretty much trying to knock himself out to stop this.
He's like beating his head against the wall. Make it stop!
Yeah, pretty much.
No, he's tied to a chair in the middle of the room. No, tied to a cot in the middle of the room.
Don't we have like all 6 of them in here right now?
Yeah.
Different cells. I took the burn victim away from the rest of the group, just to keep them from intimidating him because he was, the runt of the litter. It's a standard interrogation technique.
Yeah, I know. Separate them so they can't get their story straight and shit.
Yep, separate them. Go after the weak one as hard
But regardless,
as possible.
I'm gonna go squeaky, and then look at him and go, why?
They said.
Give me your best guess.
They said they were virgins. They said they need virgin sacrifices to go with the what do we call it? The tradition, if you will, to break the church down at,
And this is the only 4 virgins in the entire kingdom they could fucking find?
Inferential virgins.
Say that last word again?
Inferential virgins. Think about it.
Are you trying to say influential or a word that I don't know?
The first one.
Okay, they're symbolic. The virgin part is important part of it, but they're symbolic as
Exactly.
well for the ritual. Basically enemies of this specific enemies of. Technically, Alara actually could be one of these sacrifices.
That's why I said, Yeah, that's why I said that.
The paladin.
Exactly. But obviously, he's going for the pretty much someone who betrayed Asmodeans. The princess is the person who sealed the castle in the first place. Someone who has high magic skills and very influential person of power and money.
Okay. At this point, Bazak's gonna leave, and since they're the closest ones, he's gonna go to the princess and Eldara, who are probably in the same place. Is he able to find them?
Yeah, courtyard.
Pretty much walk up to him,
pretty much just look at the
straight
whole.
face, and look at him and say, "Well, I have good news and I have bad news. Which would you like to hear first?"
Okay, what's the bad news?
I'm following after Bazak.
The bad news is apparently the Asmodeans want to sacrifice you along with 2 other individuals for various reasons.
Okay.
Good news is there's a really easy way to make you not a target, although I don't know how well you'd like it.
Bazak? I think we should approach this a bit more carefully than what you have to say.
They want to sacrifice you guys because you're really important, and you're virgins, apparently. There's, of course, the obvious way to fix that is to not be virgins anymore. Up to you. I don't really care. Just thought you should probably know your options.
At this point, they're just backing off a little slowly.
I thought that Minerva wasn't a virgin. Oh wait, you're talking about
No, Eldara.
Eldara
Right.
is, yeah.
And wait, they're backing away slowly from me? Excuse you, I did not offer myself. I am not a sack of meat, and don't you dare look at me like that, ladies. And I snap turn and walk away.
Like, she just look at each other and just resuming training for the most part.
Look, we got a couple of options. My suggestion would be hide you guys in the Darklands.
Or have sex! They're not virgins anymore! He says,
Shut up,
as he's
Bazak.
walking away.
And
Is there a court wizard in this castle?
probably someone, yeah.
I want to go find that person while Vikram's doing his thing.
Oh boy. At this point, Julius rolls up and says, "Hey, have you seen J. Smith lately?"
Concerning she's in our kingdom, no.
Oh. Okay.
She's in the desert lands a week away. No, I haven't fucking seen her lately. Who the fuck are you?
No, I just came over there and pretty much she's disappeared without trace.
And we've been here. I haven't seen her.
That's why I said, have you seen her around here lately? Okay, never mind.
No. Vicky fights with trash cans.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna let Seawall do this thing before I, do my thing with the wizard.
Alright, so Samuel's been put to the drunk tank for the overnight. Seawall, go ahead.
I'm suggesting that we take the princess and Eldara, go to Lady, what's her name? Lady Olzon, and say, hey, can you hold on to these guys somewhere hidden in the Darkland for a little while, where they won't be seen or noticed?
All right.
Yeah, so that's going to be a day or so of having to travel.
All right. Now. All right.
I mean, unless the group
I
wants
love
to
the
go
way
to
I write my
Weatwoon.
notes when I look back at them later. They're just so retarded.
Oh boy, Pizarro.
I'm glancing at my shit and I see Fang, leader of Red Wolf Company Mercs, now dead. Very, very dead. I literally wrote that shit. That is literally what I have in my notes.
Oh god. All right, Pizarro, what's your pretty much plan?
Okay, I'm gonna find the court wizard. Have I been able to find them?
Yeah. Old.
You! Yeah, you with the face! Come here!
What do you want?
Come here!
Yeah.
Meh! Meh!
What do you want?
Alright, do you know a person named Rebecca Darcy?
Oh yeah, that
Do
special.
you have the ability to cast a sending spell?
Yeah, about.
Send her a message from Pazak saying, people are after you. Glue yourself to Orchid and get your ass to Westwood as soon as possible. Meet me at the Flower and Compass Inn. Can you get all that?
Give me a minute. Like he sends the spell. It's like, all right, this sent. What do you want?
Fantastic.
Anything
That's all
else?
I needed. Bye.
And it pretty much goes back to pretty much drinking beer. It's a
There's a
dwarf.
lot of early fucking daytime drinkers, aren't they? It's like fucking midday.
What?
No wonder this kingdom sucks. They're all drunks.
No, no, I was about to say it's a dwarven wizard. So yeah.
Oh, it was a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah, we basically
Never mind.
drink for breakfast.
Never mind. I rescind that comment. I thought I was talking to a human.
No, it's a dwarf.
There's a lot of dwarves in this kingdom. That's okay, though. I don't mind dwarves, even though they're jerks. Hate my kind just because I'm a bird. And now I'm going to go back to Vikram.
Yep, I'm currently hanging out in the courtyard. I see you go, nope, other way. Go.
Excuse you, I'll go where I choose. Thanks.
Oh boy. So I assume
Look,
you.
I've got an idea to secure the princess.
All right, what is it?
Zara. We hide him in the Dark Lands.
Well, let's do it. I just recently got a message to Rebecca telling her to meet us here in Westwood at the Flower and Compass Inn.
Okay, we can secure that at least for a day or two.
Yes. In the meantime, you ladies should probably also go to a Flower and Compass Inn. The security there is pretty fucking nice.
All right.
We should all start gathering in one place at one time. It will make it easier for them to attack us. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, if they attack us, they're also running into the gauntlet that is
Your
Huzzah,
face.
You, Remy, Samuel, myself, Alara. So unless they're sending their entire army, we got a good shot.
Do they even really have an army? They're really a cult that has a lot of really strong people and some random schmucks.
Yeah, the quality of the schmucks has dropped down quite a bit recently.
Yeah, but you know, the important people are still there.
Well,
The
some of them.
foundation's still there.
Two parts of it.
No, they were the foundation. They were the original members, and then they recruited Minerva later. She's kind of like been there for like less than a year, probably.
You're forgetting about the necromancer. Remember we put him in the cell in Sarasara?
Oh yeah, right. Didn't we kill him?
No, you spared him.
Hmm.
I was about to kill him.
Anyway, ladies, pack up your bags. Let's get ready to travel.
You guys got to find me first.
We'll worry about you later. We're not leaving for at least a little while.
I am going to roll survival to try and track
Track what?
Samuel. Track Samuel through the city. See where you are.
Bitch, it's probably a DC 1. You don't even need to roll that shit. How hard is it to find one drunken dwarf?
Would a 33 be enough to find the path?
Yeah.
The path of
Where did Samuel
alcohol
end
and
up?
broken trash cans?
End up on broken trash cans and pretty much drag away to the drunk tank to recover.
Samuel, you still with me, buddy? I'm poking you in the stomach. Hey,
What?
buddy. I'm taking you back to the Flower and Compass Inn. We'll get you a nice bed in there. Come on, buddy.
All right, let me just get all my stuff. You guys didn't take my bottles of whiskey, because I remember I had 6 of them. And if I find out there's anything less than 6, if I find out there's more than 6, I'll be happy. But if there's less than 6,
Samuel, let's go.
I cast create
push,
water
push.
at Samuel and just dump it on his head.
So do I
Oh,
get all my
boy.
stuff back?
Yeah, here you go.
Sweet, I get all my stuff back. All right, let's go to the inn.
But he hands it to Victorin to make sure it doesn't kill yourself before you recover.
I immediately hand it to Samuel.
Thank you.
Him
That's all.
drunk is probably one of the best fighters best warriors I've ever had the pleasure of fighting alongside.
Unfortunately, he doesn't know when to stop fighting.
We're working on that one. We're working on that one.
We're working on it. So I assume the
So
four of us plus the princess and Eldara do make it to the Thaw
Yeah,
Compasses, right?
Yeah.
Just before we go to the door, I'm gonna throw holy water on everybody, just to make sure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Seriously, Alara says to you.
Yes. Right, I forgot about her. I always forget she exists. Sorry.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Goes into the inn.
Oh boy.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Right back. Yeah.
Does anyone else see like the dice like right here?
Yeah, I see it
Yes.
too.
Anyway,
I go to a bed.
at midday, at the end of the day, you see Orchid and Rebecca showed up, and let's just say you have a few more slashes on your sword than, well,
A few more what?
she looks like she's been into a sword fight the whole time.
I walk up to them and go, "Hi, ladies. How's it going? I have a few questions. One, how was your trip? And two, how did you get here so damn fast? I sent that message like a couple hours ago."
Horseback, well, a couple hours ago, as in midday, as in the middle of the night when they showed up. So, yeah.
Oh, this is the middle of the night. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit.
That's why it's like,
they can
yeah.
move fast.
Yeah, that's why it's
I
like,
said it to be like a couple days.
no, it's middle of the night, and it's like the trip. Oh God, let's just.
So it was more like a 6-hour trip then. Okay.
Yeah,
And still, they hold ass.
Yeah, they probably push those horses to
Ac-
exhaustion.
Yeah, fortunately, my horse is pretty much tired at this point. Especially.
I was hoping you were about to say dead. That's unfortunate. Horses are evil.
And let's just say the trip is. You said you're the one who said that someone's after Rebecca?
Yes. I'm the one that had the message sent because I do not have the ability to send messages through magic.
Yeah,
That is a wizard spell. I am a cleric.
Yeah, that's an understatement, to say the least.
So, how many people have you killed on the way here?
About 6 or 7 bearded devils just to survive.
Well, that's impressive. Well, let me lead you to your rooms, ladies. Also, just a heads up, whatever room Eldara and the princess picked, I assume they're in the same one.
Yeah.
Yes, they're next door to Vikram.
Whichever room they picked, I went in and started booby trapping like the fucking windows and the doors with my rope and making traps and shit like that. And then I handed him a length of rope and said, when I exit, tie this around the doorknob and then tie the other end around your beds. Have a nice night, and then left. And I'll be doing the same thing with Rebecca and Orchid's room.
Obviously, Orchid's standing guard to make sure.
I'm going to look at her and say, I know you're a very dutiful person, but you still need your sleep.
We'll be doing standard rotations throughout the night. Don't worry.
Everything's under control. My people are watching. I'll have Vilari. And then I booby trap the room.
Alright.
That is the craft traps plus 15.
Samuel's passed out drunk in his own room.
That is a 26 for the princess and Eldara, whose name is Lona, I think it was. I don't fucking remember. I'll look it up again. And a 34 for Orchids and Rebecca's.
All right.
Alona. Alona
Alona,
Blebrat
yeah.
is the princess.
Yeah. So they.
I still call her by the alias Malin.
Oh, you can do what you want. But anyway, and then of course, on my way out, after I tell that to Orchid, I hand her a coil of rope and say, after I leave, make sure you tie this around the doorknob and then tie the other end around your bed. It'll make it very hard to open the door from the outside. Anyway, you have a nice night.
And because this is consecrated ground, good luck summoning a devil inside of here.
Yes, this is consecrated ground because this is technically a church. All hell to the Arya.
Oh boy.
And then Vikrin and Samuel and Jimpan, I don't know if you guys are in the same room or separate rooms, but I will offer to booby trap your rooms if you so desire.
My room's fine. I'll be doing rotating guard shifts.
I assume I wake up sometime during this. Or am I still asleep?
All this trap stuff I would have been doing during the day when we first got there. And Orchid and Rebecca, since it was the middle of the night, I would have done right before going to bed myself. Actually, no. I just remember I have a ring of sustenance. I could pretty much stay up all night. So yeah, I'm pretty much watching the inn during the night. And I'll catch like 2 hours of rest at some point, but for like the next 10 hours during the night, I'm up watching. But I'll get to that in a minute. So I would have done your rooms long before they got there. So does anyone take his offer or no?
I would.
No.
Okay, 27 for Samuel's room, wherever that may be. Jimpan, do you say yes or no?
Sure.
Okay. 18 for Jimpan's room, and then, because I'm a good person, I asked the paladin, whatever her name was, what was it? Alara, if she would like me to add additional security measures to her door. Or to her room.
No, thank you.
Okay, just that I should ask. You'll have a nice night. And then I shall sit down in the common room. Tavern area.
Vicar will be doing a patrol on the second floor.
I got a ring of sustenance. I only need to rest for 2 hours.
Me too.
26 for his night patrol.
And for mine, since I'm
For a couple
downstairs working in concert with him because we're awesome like that, 24. I'd still get above a 20. I'm amazing.
Okay, because Vikram's the only one that passes.
26, I like always.
I got the 24.
You smell some gasoline. Pretty much from the
They wouldn't dare.
pretty much from the window outside.
I'm gonna peek my head out the window stealthily. Do I see what they're doing?
Yeah, you're trying to set the inn on fire to fort.
How many guys are there?
About three of them, and two of them were pretty much. Sorry, 3 of them and 2 of them you recognize are not exactly humans, if you will.
Devils?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So they're all favorite enemies of mine. And they don't know I'm
I
here.
did get those 2 hours of rest. I have had an extended rest, so all my spells are refreshed.
So, can I roll to identify the devils with a plains roll?
Go ahead.
A 28.
2 bearded devils and 1 barbed devil.
Ooh, this might be a cool fight. Those guys are pretty badass. Especially in a group. Now, how many enemies were there, though?
3
Because
in
that was
total.
3 of them.
3 in total, yeah, sorry.
3, so only those 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yep, just okay. Yep, well, I'm going to target the 2 guys. I'm going to target one of the guys, one of the bearded devils that's currently pouring gasoline with some alchemical silver arrows.
Ooh.
This is versus Flatfoot because he's not expecting it. I am going to be doing Rapid Shot, and I get a series of bonuses for this. Hold on while I calculate that.
Fucking Ranger Fighter is bullshit. Almost as broken as the Rogue Cleric.
Okay,
Meanwhile, I'm like downstairs, have no idea what's going on, completely oblivious while everyone else is asleep.
let's see. I'm just double checking, make sure I got my numbers right. Okay, yeah, that is about right. Actually, no. I have one more point. I'm going to be doing Deadly Aim. So -2 for +4 damage. So that means... Probably missed the last shot versus Flatfoot.
What, for Flatfoot?
Corner, just sitting at the table.
For Flatfoot for the bearded devil, right?
Yes, for a bearded devil.
No, he hits for Flatfoot. 17.
No, the last one was a 13.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
The other two hit just fine. Okay, and let me double check. Do I have the many shot feat now? Yes, I do.
Pretty sure you did.
Yep, I got the many shot feat now, which is even more bullshit. Just double checking a few things. I'm at 3d6 stealth attack. I get 2 of those, so. Uh, 59 damage. Sorry. Reduce that by 3. 56 damage.
Mm. Ah! What the fuck? As the bearded devil backs away to look up to the window to see pretty much
An archer.
And it's like, I see you!
And then I yell, "We got company! They're trying to burn down the inn, a bunch of devils!"
And I assume that's where we roll initiative.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do I hear that?
I assume so.
I know I heard it because I'm the only other person awake. It's my initiative a 9.
Let me just clear out the initiative for this real quick.
Perception.
Ooh, 27.
And put these guys.
So
in...
we're using the same map here, or
yeah,
are we
about to
different
put this.
map or
Yeah,
what?
about to put these guys in place right now.
Okie dokies.
So about here, here.
And those are the only 3 we know about. There could easily be more. There could
Exactly.
be a lot of motherfuckers around.
Yeah.
So note, I am on the 2nd floor, peeking out a window. Probably fired at this guy. I have Divin behind cover.
I assume everyone except Bazak would technically be on the 2nd floor. Unfortunately, we don't have a 2nd floor of the inn.
Oh, nice. I rolled really well.
Cool. You just barely beat me. No, I know. Never mind. I have a 27. No, you didn't beat me.
Well, apparently that bearded devil basically, I don't know, fell over on his ass when he got
Yeah, he really shut the
3
bed on his
silver
initiative.
arrows.
Actually, he was barely alive when he pretty much mowed him. So yeah. Whatever.
And this is why I carry alchemical silver arrows, guys. And I still have some holy arrows. Let me double check that. Alar's initiative is...
Hey, Ty, it looks like your initiative for a Barb Devil and a Bearded Devil was placed in the turn order as the same individual. They're
Oh,
not
that's-
separate people.
That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I see where it says Bearded Devil and Barb Devil, but I noticed there's only Bearded Devils in the turn order, but it's using the initiative of the Bard Devil.
Yeah, I forgot to highlight him. My bad.
Yeah. So that 8.06 should be the Bearded Devil. Sorry, the Barb Devil, and the Bearded Devil is 11. Or 06, or whatever the fuck you want to use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ty, you wouldn't by any chance happen to have had a map layout for a second floor of this place, would you?
No, but
Alright, I was just wondering.
sorry. Alright, so make it read real quick. Sorry. And where's Samurai?
I'm in.
I was looking for Shinyu.
Mean Bazak?
Yeah.
He's in the corner near the chessboard.
Oh, okay.
Because that's where he would have been sitting. He was like playing solitaire and drinking tea.
Alara needs to be added to the initiative, as well as Halei. Amazingly, my hawk goes at the same time as me.
Somehow.
And pretty much Alara and Orchid pretty much stand by just in case more of them show up. So
Aren't they still in their room?
yeah, I said
Okay.
pretty much when they heard the sirens, they pretty much like, okay, just in case more of them show up, you know.
Alara's not in the initiative order.
It's because nobody likes the paladin. I'm just kidding.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
Let's get this sorted.
All right. Well, begin.
Okie dokies. Being the only one downstairs in the tap room, hearing the battle cry that Vikran just yelled out, and not knowing where anyone else fucking is, or where the enemy is, Bazak is going to run out the front door.
Trying to burn down the inn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll stop right there. And look around. I'm at the
Yeah,
front
yeah.
of the inn.
Obviously, once you go outside, you smell the smoke. So you smell the gasoline. Pretty much try to burn out the inn.
I see. But I smell it, but I don't really know where it is. I'm not a fucking hunting dog. I can't
No.
track smell. Do I see anything else while I'm out here in the front, though? Just out of curiosity. Can I do a perception check for the
Actually,
final
yeah,
part?
yeah. Actually, yeah, you could.
See if I see any other additional combatants that I may have to fight on my own for a little while because I ran outside like a crazy person. Because I'm so intelligent. Perception plus 23. 34!
All right. During the night, you also see not one, but two.
Not 2,
imps.
not even 5, but 17 imps that all want to murder you. And they just swarm you. Oh, God!
Pretty much standing by to pretty much wait till the ends burn before you kidnap all the 3 of the girls.
Lucky for me, the imps suck because their CR is super low. I'm probably still going to die because I'm sure there's more larger things out here in the front than just imp. But unfortunately, that was my move and standard to get out here and do that perception check. So,
All right, so yeah,
I'm done.
Next to Haley.
I know he's gonna hold off.
Okay, Victor, then.
He shoots
Second.
more arrows and murders your entire party.
Aiming for the same guy, they're still considered flat-footed. Actually, you know what? I'm switching to my holy arrows because I still have a few of those left, and I'm targeting Mr. Barbie Devil.
I'm a Barbie devil in a Barbie world.
Wrap me up in leather. It's all fantastic.
No, it's not fantastic for him right now.
Yep, doing all the same stuff to do additional damage. I'm gonna see if I can confirm that this versus is Flatfoot. Yeah, Ty, that was my double arrow shot. No, I fired 2 arrows. It does 2 arrows worth of damage. Does that mean they both crit?
Yeah, that's Flatfoot. Yeah. Even
Okay.
even AC it crits.
Okay, then that's the third. That's the second shot, and then. Oh God, maximum impact. Yeah. Okay. Note, this is good damage with holy arrows. Ow. So let's see. Longbow is a triple damage for that. So I'm going to roll just that first one. Okay, yeah, this is just the first crit with its additional precision damage. Because precision damage, remember, it doesn't get crit. It doesn't get crit multipliers. Unfortunately.
That is unfortunate. At least not in this edition.
Yeah. Okay. 4 plus. And I almost forgot I get additional damage because it's a favorite enemy, and that's not precision damage. Let me double check what a holy arrow does.
A lot of things.
Yeah. 2d points, so this is going to be 4d6, not 66, and it's not multiplied. And I don't think... is elemental damage multiplied when crit? I don't think so. I think it's only the weapon damage. Okay, that's from the first shot. Ouch. Is he writhing in pain, Ty?
He's pretty much cursing you out, but he's not dead yet.
Now these are the next 2 arrows. That's the second shot. The next 2 arrows. Thunk, thunk. As the holy light just comes from the heavens and strikes him.
As a holy light,
I'm the only cleric here.
As a holy light comes to the heavens and strikes him, you see the bearded devils just look as their boss pretty much dies for the most part.
Yeah, Shendo, I think you see this just beam of holy light shoot from
I
the
see
heavens.
like fucking flashbang explosions from where I am.
Pretty much.
And then I duck behind wall again.
Wow. That barb devil certainly didn't stick around too long now, did he?
Yep, I removed the biggest threat.
Pop
Alright.
into a rage.
Are you jumping out of the
I
window?
could jump out
Stab
the
into a
window
sentry!
again.
Oh, yeah!
Jump out the window!
But this time it's only 1 story up, so...
If he can roll acrobatics. If he rolls high enough, he lands on his feet with no damage.
Actually, if he's raging, he can't do anything like the whole thing that he needs to do to like concentrate on. Oh, I need to tumble just right to avoid damage. No, he's not thinking too clearly enough. He's thinking rage kill now.
Remember,
So, okay.
He's not able to concentrate while raging.
Alright. The damage before you pretty much murder them.
remember, if you take damage from a fall, you automatically fall prone.
Oh.
Yeah, so you may want to hold off on rage until you're outside.
Too late.
Alright, so go right back here. Well, I only take 1 damage then.
Doesn't matter.
Reby, you pretty much saved Samuel again?
I only took 1 damage.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you're
but-
still prone.
Then you have to spend the rest of your turn getting up.
I
You
should.
can use your standard as a move to stand up, so you aren't prone still.
Okay, so
But
I
that's your
guess
turn.
I'll use my standard to get up then.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is your turn.
I
That's my
walk
turn
through
then.
the window.
It's unfortunate. I mean, Vikram's really the only one who gets to do anything this turn or this round, because we're all running around doing shit.
I go to the window and look out. Let's see something.
Land on
Yes.
Samuel.
Yeah, Samuel once again has a crater to his name.
Yeah, I did like one of those superhero landings with a knee.
Yeah, and yeah, you tried to do a superhero landing, but forgot the Deadpool's warnings about how it's really bad on your knees, and and your knee just like snapped to the side. You're like, oh shit, ah fuck. I mean, you only took 1 point of damage, but it was enough to knock you on your ass.
Didn't stick the landing.
Do I see them?
Say again?
Do I see them? Those two.
Can you not see them from that point?
Can I see them?
Yeah, you can see them. Remember, you're 1 story up, so if you peek out and see them, you'll see them.
Okay, I cast hostile levitation.
Okay, what does that do?
It's
Hostile levitation. You levitate the target a few inches off the ground, removing solid footing and halving the target's speed. The target also takes a -4 penalty to CMD against bull rush, drag, and reposition attempts.
Oh god.
Target creature that attacks with a melee or ranged weapon finds itself increasingly unstable. The first attack has -1. penalty on attack rolls. The second has -2, and so on to a maximum penalty of -5. A foreign action spent stabilizing allows the creature to begin again at -1. The spell fails if the target, if cast on a flying creature.
Obviously, they're not flying, so what does he need to save it?
Oh, sorry, I didn't read that part. It says will negates. And it says yes on spell resistance. So if they do have spell resistance, then it can work on this. Duration 1 round per level. Remy's level 10, so it lasts for 10 rounds.
Yeah. That's one.
So, whatever their will save is to try and negate it versus whatever Remy's DC is, which I don't know off the top of my head.
Right.
Alright, so that's a worst save.
I'm pretty sure even if his DC was like the minimum, you would still fail.
Yeah, he failed.
So which one did you hit?
The closest one.
Oh. So you
Alright.
fucked up this guy.
One.
I'll just put this because I can't access the fire right
Ah!
now. Alright. Bear Devil pretty much is flying hook into the wind, so he can't pretty much do anything right now.
If I remember correctly, glaives are reached weapons. So he
Yes.
Oh.
So he can hit anyone that's within 10 feet, assumingly if Vikrin is within 10 feet on a second story.
No,
Might
he's
be able to
10
hit
feet.
him.
Yeah, he's 10 feet up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because it's 10 forward.
if he were to
One
go
story.
right below me, yeah, but I'm
Or
also
he can
behind
run
cover.
over and beat the shit out of Samuel, who is on the ground.
No, he stands up.
I meant like on the ground,
Yeah, I meant
as
ground
in
level.
he's not in the fucking window. So he does have two options for targets. He can either try and like stab the shit out of Vikrin, or he runs over and hits Samuel, who's very easy to get to at the moment.
Yeah, well, he's hard. It's going to be hard to hit me because I'm behind a wall right now. I'm using cover.
Yeah, so you get a +4 to your AC, but he could still attack you.
Yeah.
Up to you, Ty. It's your game. Your characters, your monsters.
Anyway, the first one decides to go after Samuel right here because, he's on the ground.
If he has a reach weapon, he'd be one step back.
There we go.
Yeah.
Looks like he's trying to
He
attack
can
with
hit
claws.
anything within 10 feet, so he actually has a much longer reach. But yeah, reach weapons are funny like that. They don't work in close quarters.
36 to AC, that's a hit. 22 to AC is a miss.
Alright, well, there's a damage and fear and grab.
Alright, I've been grabbed. Okay.
Wait, how is he grabbing? Ty, that's the Barb Devil, not the
Oops,
Beard.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, my bad.
He's grabbing me from the beyond the grave.
I'm sorry I didn't know you knocked him out that fast. I forgot to, not to, There's a
Yeah, they're spelled pretty similar.
Yeah, no problem. Anyway, this is the spell I want to.
Remember correctly, I think Bearded Devils cause whatchamadoodle.
24 misses, 28 hits.
That's
That's
still the Barb Devil.
Devil.
You're still using the Barbed Devil, Ty.
Sorry.
Have you considered using the Bearded Devil, the one that's actually attacked?
The Bearded Devil would be a +11 attack.
So just use whatever the first roll was and apply whatever their effect
This
is.
is the proper.
Both
There we
miss.
go.
Also, he would only get one if he had to move.
I think the token just does 2 attacks, just period.
Yeah.
By the way, it misses.
No, it would have hit because because we're going to use his original roll plus the bonus that the bearded devil actually gets. So it would have been 36, if I'm not mistaken, depending on what it was. So what did you actually roll? You rolled a 19 plus 11 is 30.
Which one am I looking at? So subtract what?
The very first roll he made is the first attack he actually rolled, which was a 19 plus 11 is 30.
Plus 11 is 30. Okay, yeah, that would hit.
Yeah, and then it's going to do however much damage he can actually do.
Which is the 15 plus fear and grab. Sorry, not plus infernal wound.
Infernal wound, yes. I believe it makes you unable to be healed or something like that. I don't remember.
I know it requires magical healing or something like that.
Okay.
Anyway, Alara, is your go.
She's going to be basically moving her way down the stairs. She'll be running, so that's 4 times speed. So that would be 120 movement. So
It might be get out the door to save pretty much what you call it from the imps.
Damage Bearded Devil deals with its glaive inflicts persistent wounds that cause 2 points of bleed damage. Bleed caused from an infernal wound is particularly difficult to staunch. A DC 17 heal check stops the damage, and any attempt to heal a creature suffering from an infernal wound must succeed on a DC 16 caster level check, or the spell does not function. Success indicates the healing works normally and stops all bleed effects on the victim. This infernal
Alara
wound
would be basically in the bar right here, still working her way out.
Alright.
The infernal wounds caused by Bearded Devil are supernatural ability of the devil, not of the weapon. So you essentially have a damage over time of 2 every turn.
Oh, I have DR2, so
Fantastic.
no damage.
But it also means we can't heal you unless we succeed on a caster level check,
Or I patch you up after the battle,
which needs a heal check. Yes.
which I'd auto succeed.
You have a plus 17.
My minimum heal check roll right now, if using even without equipment, is a 19.
So yeah, Victor, you might want to duck.
I'm already in cover. I duck. I basically spin and spin so I'm out of the windowsill.
So yeah, obviously they miss.
Yeah, because cover grants you a plus 40 your AC.
That 13 and a 19.
Yeah. So, Bizarre, before the imp actually get to stand there action, you go.
Oh, I get to go before the imps? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was waiting for my ass to get attacked. Shit. I will cast Sound Burst. Right there. I need a fortitude check from both of them, please.
Okay, no problem.
I'm looking for a DC 16. What you got?
What? Say again?
Roll me fortitude.
Okay, my problem.
DC 16. Fail and success. So that first one is stunned for 1 turn. The other one is not, but they both will take damage, regardless of whether they succeeded on the save or not. They both take 4 damage of sonic damage. So they both take 4 sonic damage, which I don't know if it bypasses their DR or not. I'm not sure. But whichever one rolled that 14 is stunned. The other one is not.
Alright, so this is one of 14, so yeah, that's done. And now go re-northeast or to, yeah. Alright, so now it's Vikram's go.
Actually, I'm gonna have Hale go before me. I'm gonna order her to steal this dude's glaive. She has the movement to pull it off. Let me just double check the numbers. It's gonna be plus 10, plus 2.
DR5, good or silver. So yeah, they would have ignored the damage I just did to them because I rolled a 4. Yeah, DR5 overcome by good or silver, and because I don't have good or silver in that spell, they ignored that 4 damage. But he's still stunned, so nah, fuck you. Take that.
Yep. So this guy has to. Does a 28 beat this guy's CMD?
1 second. I believe nope.
28 does. Okay. No, their CMD is 22, bro.
That's metagaming. Shut up. If he says it doesn't hit, then it doesn't hit.
No, I said no. It doesn't. Sorry. Yes, it does hit. Sorry.
Okay. So Hawk swoops in, grabs his glaive, and flies away.
What the? I assume it's this one down here, right?
Yeah, this guy that tried to stab me.
Well, the glaive is more of a slat. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh boy.
Then Vikram pops his head out
Super
and
nerd.
finishes him off because this is the first guy he attacked. So this is versus regular AC now.
That hits.
So does do all 3 of them hit?
Yeah.
So this guy takes 63 damage as 4 alchemical silver arrows land in his chest.
Jesus.
The first 3 hours land through this chest. The 4 pretty much knocks his head clean off and well kills him.
Yep.
And dead.
Glaive obviously disappears out of the
Yeah.
Hawk's hands.
It's the imp that actually should have gone. So yeah. Let's see.
That's a good thing because otherwise he would have run over and beer tentacles and fucked you up real good.
No, this is the imp that actually goes. This is the imp that's pretty much like, what's going on?
His ears are still ringing. No, I was talking about the devil. It's a good thing we killed him.
Yeah.
Because if you think their glaives are bad, you should see what their actual beard attack is. It's not fun.
Pretty much he runs over here to defend his belly and pretty much the end.
As far as he gets.
Yeah. Samuel, you go.
You know, the imps can charge and move at double their speed and close in and hit me.
And since it's a 5-foot move, I'm allowed to do full round action, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him up!
Attack 1. attack 2. Attack 3.
Third one misses.
Okay. So. First attack. Do a total of 22 damage. $15, so and 37 damage on this guy.
All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot my bite. I forgot my bites.
Bite him with your teeth. Rip his throat out.
All right, my teeth are not getting through.
Probably
Too
because
many
of all
beer
the alcohol.
tacos.
Probably because of all the alcohol you ate all day.
You can eat alcohol?
Knowing
It's a dwarven
knowing Samuel, he'll probably find a way to do so.
It's a dwarven thing.
He like finds a way to like put it in the freezer to turn it into ice chunks and then eats it.
Yep. So that's my turn.
All right. All right. Remy, it's your go.
Okay. I cast Crushing Despair.
Cast what?
Give me a second.
Crushing Despair.
Despair.
Oh shit, that must be a new one. I haven't seen you cast this yet.
An invisible cone of despair causes great sadness in the subject. Each effect to affect Semblin that or this not. If I cast that.
It's a cone-shaped burst. It'll affect him, unfortunately.
He'll be fine. He can take it.
Oh, it's a saving throw.
Okay.
Will.
Okay, it's a Bard 3. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, yeah,
I've saved.
Okay. No.
That guy's too pissed off to not to be.
Yeah, he fails.
Yeah.
He fails.
Sam is too pissed off to be sad.
Yeah, this devil.
Well, it helps that while you're raging, you get bonuses to your will saves against shit like this.
Okay.
Yep, he's now
Minus 2 penalty on attack rolls.
Yep. Attack roll, saving throws, ability checks, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls.
Pretty good spell. Good job, Japan. I love you.
Yeah,
amazing.
I did something good.
Yay.
Oh boy. Well, obviously the imp's going to knock the sound out of his ears, so.
Yep.
Meanwhile, in the press mood, he's going to attack him with claws.
That's a miss.
I thought so with the, yeah. Hilarious, you go.
She's gonna double move. There we go. She's going to double move there and basically just shield and sword out.
That's slow as plate armor, man.
No, she's actually moving at full speed.
Oh, right.
30 move speed.
All right, Victor, you go.
Who'd you just say?
Pazak. It's Pazak's
Oh,
turn.
Pazak, you go. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna cast Burst of Radiance right there. I need reflex saves.
Ah. Reflex and reflex.
The first one passes because fuck you. You're a bitch. Second one fails. So the first one is dazzled. Second one is blinded.
Victor, you go.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Oh.
They also take 15 radiant damage because they get hit with because that's holy light.
So yeah, the first one dies. And the second one just
You only have 15 health?
Yeah, I think he's only like 16 health. Yeah.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, 16 health. Remember, you hit one of them for 4, so yeah, first one dies.
It has damage resistance, and it was resistant to that damage earlier. I only did 4. They have DR5.
And whatever.
He's playing dead. He doesn't want to get beaten up anymore.
He's like, I'm done.
The first one is playing dead. The second one is wondering why is my teammate someone suddenly knocked out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And now there is a paladin right there.
And then I'm gonna move over there.
All right.
Moves into the ether.
after I finish flashbanging them, I move there.
He moves into the ether.
LA's not going to do anything. Why did you skip over me?
Somebody
sorry.
wants to talk to you, apparently.
Sorry.
Oh. I'm going to do an acrobatics check to try and land here without damaging myself.
Session is jumping out the window today.
I'm fine.
I have not
10
jumped
foot.
out a window, just so you know. I simply turned into mist and phased out of a door. Or out of a wall, I mean.
I pull off the superhero landing.
I think you more like wall run like Prince of Persia and broke your momentum.
Is there a building here?
No.
So, no, I have to do the superhero landing. Then I spin around and shoot this guy with a single arrow. So, yeah.
Yeah, obviously it hits.
Not always. There's a chance I could crit.
You have a
Fail.
plus 17. Yeah, it's gonna fucking hit. You jackass.
So yeah, you.
At this rate, you're gonna have to crack open the fucking epic level mod just to fucking hurt one of us. Damn.
Yeah,
You-
19
Fucking
damage
powerful.
and arrow goes into his back.
Yeah, I took more damage from falling.
You spin, you jump, spin around, hit the arrow, and lands in the back of his forehead. They're like, what the hell?
Wait, he did a 360 no scope?
Apparently.
Pretty much, yeah.
360
basically-
no scope.
No. For maximum flavor, I did it when jumping out of the window.
Nice.
And is now trying to pull the arrow out of his head that's, well, paint in the head. Samuel, go.
Second verse, same as the first. Attack 1. Attack 2.
Tato!
Attack 3. Numb. It's a 22 hit.
Yep.
All right. Attack. I should have done, doubled that. Attack 2. Attack 3. And what exactly was my bite? Because that's not on the list. That is... Where are you? I moved to. Don't know why I moved that. Never should move anything. There we go.
You finished?
$10 damage.
All right. So as you see Victorine do a 360 no scope to the back of the back of the bearded devil's head, you take the shot to pretty much finish him off before he pulls the arrow out of his head and kill him in brutal and flavorful fashion.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Remy, go ahead.
Yeah. I jump, or I jump out the window. Oh, acrobatics.
Roll your acrobatics, please. Gotta score at least a 15.
Let's find out.
Oh goddamn!
Yeah.
Yeah, you like perfected the superhero landing, like.
No, she lands on Samuel's head like a cat.
I'll take that.
All right.
So
Well,
Mr. Imp sees a pissed off paladin standing right here.
and it says, "Fuck it, I'm scared. I'm going to take the paladin."
That was the biggest mistake of his existence.
It is also the only move in his existence because, well, he has something.
Alara just hits its hands with her shield. No.
No. Fuck off.
And now she's going to use Smite Evil on it. So let's see. Let me double check this. Okay, so yes. So this is now a good attack. Let me double check. Yeah, to all of her attacks. Yeah, she's going to full attack on this little bastard. So that's with the longsword. Let me double check if Smite Evil's a specific weapon or if it. Oh, this affects all of her weapons, so her shield is also considered that too. Oh boy. So do the how many hit?
As you pretty much bring the thunder to the paladin, all it wants to say is "Why?" and they died.
Hold on. There's damage to do, man. So it's plus.
Oh, two out of 3, by the way.
Yep. Okay, so it takes 9 damage from the sword, and then the shield slam. And she's also pushing him back 1 square as she basically hits him with the shield.
Yeah, it pretty much says, ah! And dies. Because that's just enough to pretty much still finish him off. So yeah, needless to say, combat is over.
Sam, as soon as Sam feels something land on his head, he immediately takes his hands to see what it was. And when he does that, he sees an upside down Remy as she gives like that, like, yeah, smile. Sam then puts her back on his. Then Sam just puts her back on his head.
I'll be back. I'm about to crave some root beer for a while. I'll be back.
Okay.
I derage. So I'm walking with Remy sitting on my head, pretty much sitting on my head. Oh, hey, Vikram.
Hey,
I have a hat.
I noticed.
I like it. She can stay.
What do you think Orchid would think if she sees you like this?
She'd probably be very confused. But she knows that there's nothing between us other than friendship. Between me and Remy. Between me and Remy, there's friendship.
What you guys doing?
Nothing. How are
So-
you doing?
I was like half tuned out as I was focused on something else. What exactly was Samuel and Remy doing?
Remy
Okay.
jumped on Samuel's head.
Okay.
She's my hat. As soon as I saw that it was Remy that jumped on my head, I put her back onto my head. So I'm basically walking with Remy, like, sitting on my head. God, if he even gave out just the base form of that thing, I think we would instinctively know run the other way.
So I'm now on a meme spiral since Ty's not here with us right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you this one. It's better if you see it than if I described it to you.
Yep.
I already posted another. Oh shit! Hold on, that didn't work. The fuck. Damn it. Why you not do what I want?
Nani?
There we go. I already sent the vampiric half-dragon Tarrasque Lich when you absolutely positively have to kill the entire party. And then there's this one. The DM has had it with your shit, so here's Cthulhu and Power Armor. Roll initiative, bitch. bards. Her favorite instrument is piano. How the hell is that going to work? I'll think of something. And it's a picture of a dude on the side of a motorcycle with a piano.
Mm-hmm.
What do you separate phone now should do?
I'm on a meme spiral and I'm sending shit to you guys now.
Ah, because it's taking a minute because I upgrade the root beer to a root beer float, so yeah.
I think this one's a bit more apt today.
What's that?
I keep trying to create an epic enemy for my players, but I'll never make one that's as dangerous to them as themselves.
That's pretty accurate to a standard D&D game.
Especially with me jumping out a 20-story window.
I know. I mean, you took more damage to yourself than anything fucking Ty's ever thrown at us. I like this one. It's just a retarded-looking dog. It says, when the DM says roll initiative and you go first, get too excited and forget how D&D works. You're just like, shit. Oh, I'm being called to the other room. I'm back.
Back?
Sad thing is, if I said Cthulhu in power armor, you probably would have somehow beat him anyway.
Here's an old favorite. I'm sure some of you guys might recognize this.
Yep.
Just haven't come across it.
I know exactly who that is.
Good old Gray.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Oh, damn it. This is like Pazak and Vikrin every once in a while. When you crit on a perception check, my eyes! If you believe in yourself.
Considering how often I bite my enemies.
I was about to say, like, yeah, given the managed to bite your enemies, yeah, that's pretty much, yeah.
Oh, I imagine I probably have to pass some sort of fortitude test every time I eat something to not die of poison. Or something. So, is everyone back?
I'm here.
I'm back.
But one last one. This is just for you, Samuel. And now I'm done.
Yep.
Anything more than none means I'm ready for action.
Yep.
Hey, that's pretty much what you came into battle with today.
Okay, let's get back.
Yep.
Do this shit.
Alright, so obviously you beat the guards and pretty much go back
I'm gonna
to...
soak the shit out of that gasoline by casting Create Water on it and wash it away because I don't want any gasoline on the side of my fucking inn.
Alright.
And then, after I'm done with that, I will go upstairs and check on everybody's room. I will not open the door because I know I booby-trapped the shit out of it. I will simply knock and check on them.
I go
I'll
back
start
to
with Orchid's room.
Who is it?
It's Brazak. You're right, still alive in there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then I will go to, I assume Rebecca's also in there. I'll also go to where Aldara and the princess are.
Go away.
Are you still alive in there?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And then I leave.
As you get to Sam's, you see him reaching for the doorknob.
Oh, God.
I just saw you outside. Why would I go to your room?
I went back inside.
Why would I go to your room? Oh. Yeah, no, I'm going to wait. I'm going to watch.
Open the door.
Well,
What do I do?
assuming that you didn't tie your door, it should open just fine. When you walk in, there is a tripwire trap immediately in front of the door, which causes you to fall flat on your face, and then a net drops down on top of you, which then immediately gets shrunk around you, and you shoot up into essentially a pulley. So you get snatched up into a net, like you're in the fucking Star Wars movie.
Mhm.
Pretty much that's what happens. You're caught up in a net.
Huh. So this is what his traps do.
That's what one of them does as I walk by. Bye!
Back to sleep.
You just go to sleep in the net.
I'll try to cut him down.
Oh, boy. So the next day...
Because, I don't actually have any decent crafting materials on me, or the desire to spend a lot of money on it. I simply only use basic rope and twine for most of my traps. So snares, nets, tripwire, stuff like that. I don't do anything more complicated than that.
Oh, boy. So the next day, everybody's pretty much going out the rooms and saying, what's happened?
Oh, there's some devils that attacked. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Anyway, would you like some breakfast?
Sure.
I go back behind my little counter here, as usual, hanging out with the other innkeeper who's with me. The lay priest that's here.
It was pretty much at this point, hey, you got some good stuff for me today?
I have a 39 on my cook check. Almost maxed.
Oh, God.
So I make everyone a fantastic breakfast.
You see, your breakfast is drawing more people to the inn than most of the rooms here, obviously.
It's going to be a beautiful continental breakfast. Bacon, eggs, biscuits, grits, hash browns.
The fixings, in other words.
The full thing. It's going to be a hearty breakfast. host. Unfortunately, I'm being called to the other room, so you guys will have to roleplay for a couple minutes without me.
Okay.
I shall return, but that is what Bazak is doing. He is cooking.
Do I successfully get out of the net?
Alright.
I cut you down.
He's cutting it down, so yeah, you're consent to
Okay.
get out of the net.
All right. That actually wasn't a bad night's sleep. We should see about doing that again. Well, time for breakfast. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, my dear.
Sorry about the ruckus last night.
I'm
Just had
sorry.
some
I'm sorry to join you last night, but I have a feeling that I have to stay near Rebecca to make sure she doesn't get
Fair enough.
kidnapped.
Fair enough, fair enough. Very well could have just been a distraction for that purpose.
Hmm.
And yeah. How are things?
Fine. How are things over your end?
I jumped out of a window twice yesterday. First one was 20 stories in the air. I had to warn the princess about something very important. So I had to get there quickly.
I was already there warning her.
To be fair, I didn't see you.
It's a courtyard of green, and I wear a dark gray robe.
I saw you get there when I was about halfway down.
You're a very brave man. You know that, right?
Yep. Brave, crazy, stupid. Some weird combination of all three. And my God, I felt I had to warn the princess, so it had to be done.
And meanwhile, obviously, the princess and what do you call it?
Vikrin?
Aldara.
Adara. Make their ways.
Probably Vikrin and Alara are also there. All
Yeah.
three of them just kind of hanging out at the end of the bar, eating food.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm guessing you're aware that there's like an attempt to kidnap Rebecca.
Yeah, some mage says I have a message for you, and somebody kidnapped Rebecca, and then she was not wrong about that. I sliced at least 6 to 7 beer devils along the way.
Yeah, those guys can be buggers, quite right buggers.
Yeah, they didn't want to die, but Rebecca thankfully finished my sword to let's just say slay them more easily as far as holy magic is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think with your family recipe?
Well, at the moment, I just still have a copy of the recipe, keeping that to myself. And once things cool down, start going to the various villages, even if I have to go to other countries, to buy the ingredients and start making it.
Okay, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Just further between Orchid and what we call it.
Sam.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway. Did everyone sleep all right?
Other than the noise and something jumping out the window that sounds like a meteor strike, yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, that was us killing devils, trying to set fire to the inn. We Villarians take a little great offense to trying to burn down our inn, so we had to go fuck them up. It's cool. So, gentlemen, ladies, what's the plan?
I thought you said you were going to the Darklands.
I never said that. I simply wanted everyone to coordinate to here. Also, I had to mention there's also a fourth person who I've never met. I don't know where they are, how to get to them. Somebody named J. Smith. Some or rather, Alexa J. Smith's daughter. I don't know who that is. But we have 3 out of 4 of the people they want. And that's the best we could do at short notice.
That's it. Like I spoke to my sister earlier. She said that she needs at least 4 of them to complete the ritual to break the Seal of Asmodeus, if you will.
We luckily have 3 out of the 4. I'm also going to very quietly and surreptitiously lean over to Orchid and go, "Are you a virgin too?"
No.
Okay. Good. And then I come back to the conversation. I had to ask. Got to make sure you don't fucking know anymore about these people. They could be coming after anyone. I don't know. I don't know why they have this penchant for very specific individuals, but whatever. Either, give them the runaround and hide, or we could simply just fix the virgin problem. I don't really care. Anyway, here's some eggs, bacon, toast.
Oh boy. And they pretty much lap it up through all food and stuff.
Alona, how old are you?
Alona? About
Yeah.
19, maybe 20?
You're 19, right?
Yeah.
For a half elf, that's equivalent of like a 16, 17-year-old human.
I'm aware. See, well, that was an in-character question. I was simply asking how old she was. Okay. Because, Bazak's sitting there thinking to his mind, why is it her father tried to marry her off to some fucking nobleman? It would fix that whole virgin problem real fast.
Storyline-wise, ever since the one killed, the person was killed, she pretty much was rejecting all noblemen. Especially since, well, side note, she's pretty much dealt with jerks all day, so, yeah.
Okay, well, Bazak wouldn't know that. Because that was an out-of-character.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying, out of character, that's why she didn't know.
But in character, we don't know this.
No.
So Bazak's just going to he's going to keep that comment to himself.
Yeah.
Business,
the only person,
it was just like, how again?
Yeah, the only person that pretty much knows this was Victorine, and anyone.
Yep.
Actually, at this point, I'm going to glance over at Victorine and he's like, "Hey, Victorine, you're part of blonde half-elves. You could easily fix that problem," he says with a snicker as he walks away. Back into the kitchen.
Vikran looks very annoyed at you.
And I just give him the closest thing to a Tengu shit-eating grin and walk to go make more food for everybody.
Oh boy. Good morning, everyone.
Why is the lottery being moved around?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
She's antisocial. Here's your food, Miss Grumpy Paladin.
She's actually not been very grumpy recently.
I'm still calling her Grumpy.
Out of curiosity, would Alana have seen Samuel jump out the window? Because she was probably with you.
Doubtful. Because she was at the front. I'm also going to come over and be like, "So, Adara, how's your training been going?"
Fine. Thanks to I always manage to practice every time you get free time.
That's cool. I'm going to put a locked box in front of her and say, "Open this."
Give me a second. In about 5 minutes, you managed to pick it open pretty much fine.
Fantastic. The box has a biscuit inside of it. Very warm and fluffy.
Biscuit.
Bozon, what's up? Why are you here?
Still looking for J. Smith.
Well, it's possible she probably might be hunting down the people who probably kidnapped her daughter. We have information that the Asmodeans are kidnapping very specific virgins lately for some ritual, and her daughter was one of the targets.
Oh dear, that's not good.
No, it's not good at all. And
That-
unfortunately,
that-
there's
that-
nothing
no,
that we
no,
can
no,
do
no.
about it because that was happening in Sarzara.
No, never mind the fact that her daughter is pretty much been kidnapped, and she's not exactly a fighter. She's also about 12 years old, so yeah, she's going to be murdered.
Oh, that's terrible. You see this very worried look go across Bazak's face and very disgusted. Because he knows usually what happens to virgins in weird, strange sacrificial rituals, being a cleric. And yeah.
Yeah, why
There's a lot of
why,
implications that just ran through his head of what's going to happen to this small child.
yeah, why do you think Posen's pretty much cool phrase was like, damn it. One second,
His first time should not be on an altar.
let's just, I'll be back. I have to pretty much warn, what do we call it, immediately. And
Yeah,
pretty
you
much-
do that.
And pretty much runs out the end.
Based on what's been described, can I try to piece together what type of ritual they're trying to pull off? With
The
a
ritual
religion
to
check?
break the seal.
Yeah.
What other
Maybe we're
ritual
like-
would they be doing?
Okay, I'm looking for details. What could they, if they can't get the 3 girls that we've got secured, who can they substitute in?
Well, really, technically, they could substitute any virgin. They just want these specifically for a reason.
One that's either, one second, because I have to put another character into, one second, let me pretty much, wait, and bring another character in that actually might know the answer. There we go.
So that's sort of lean over to Vicar and he's like, you know what they're going to do to that child, right?
I know a lot about Osmodian rituals.
Yeah.
So
So,
probably soul selling, that's pretty common.
No, they want
As
virgins
well.
for a blood ritual. They're going to rape her on an altar, use the blood.
I was
caused
trying
fire.
to avoid to say the words.
Too late!
Hey, Minerva.
What the fuck? What? I throw holy water at her.
don't worry, I still can't move
I
anywhere.
threw holy water at her.
She's
Why
fine.
is she not in a cell?
I'm dousing her in holy water to make sure she's not a demon in disguise.
She looks
That's a
at
good question.
she holds up the thing and is like, if I try to run away from here, I'm pretty much getting thrown back in my cell the hard way. And you see a magical amulet to pretty much make sure she doesn't try to run away.
I was more worried about them trying to teleport her away, but okay.
Don't worry, that's also covered by teleporting anything like that.
Does she react to the holy water, though?
She's annoyed, but
Okay.
I'm
but
going
mostly
to look.
because of magical restraints that pretty much bound her to the village.
She, like, is she manacled or is she just wearing bracers?
She's wearing bracers.
Okay.
Pretty much the second they try to teleport her away or try to move around town, she's going right back to the cell.
Okay, I'm going to take a good look, little good once over on her, just to make sure that that actually is the person in front of me and not somebody disguised as her. Do I sense anything off on that?
Holy shit.
Yeah, you know that's
I
actually
place
her.
a big steaming plate of eggs, bacon, and toast.
Laura's
Grits,
scanning.
hash browns, and all the normal things.
Laura's scanning with her usual detect evil on her. She popping as evil.
Probably.
She's still popping as evil, but she's more calm. But she's, let's just say, less evil than she used to be.
So evil light,
Yeah.
essentially.
Diet evil.
Yeah.
I mean, her alignment could still be evil, but just not doing any evil acts. As she does good acts, her alignment will shift.
All right. So, am I at least convinced that the person in front of me is actually Minerva?
She is Minerva, yeah.
So, Minerva, what brings you here to the Flower and Compass? You're not here to burn it, too, are you?
No,
I already kicked the ass of the last guys that tried that. And the guys before that, too. I'm just going to give her a cold stare. As I'm putting the plate of food in front of her.
No, I was just making sure my sister's safe.
Well, she's currently still alive. She's right over there.
We have an idea where we can keep her safe for a time.
Oh, it's good.
And unfortunately, I don't trust you, so I'm not going to give you any more than that.
Whatever.
Well, that's a little hurtful.
Anyway, I guess you found three of the four kids, and 3 out of 4, in other words. So I couldn't give any details.
Well, considering we knew 3 of them and where their locations were, it wasn't that hard to find them.
With a hold on, let me see. What's Alara's religion now? Yeah, with the assistance from Alara, would a 26 be enough to know who they could potentially substitute, what types of people they could substitute in for a ritual like this?
Literally anyone.
Literally anyone that's virgin and has influence. So let's just say even your fellow. Let's just say even your fellow. Let's just say what do we call it? Even Samuel here could pretty much substitute that because
I'm not a virgin. I got laid. Remember?
When?
Didn't he get laid with Orchid?
I don't remember that.
You guys went on a date. I don't know if you shared a inn.
Okay, so still a virgin. Okay.
yeah. Let's just say this. Even Samuel might become part of it because, well.
So I mean, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As long as you're very influential, like because Samuel is part of the beer company, he's very influential.
Yeah. Well, that means Alara's off the
upper middle
table.
to lower upper class will be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Alara's off the table then. Though she is a paladin, she
doesn't have any noble blood or big money.
Out of character, her actual rank within her order is as a junior reservist. They kept her at a low rank.
Because she's a bitch.
No, because she's part drow.
Because she's grumpy.
Anyway, I'm off. See ya.
If you find anything, let us know.
I'm going back.
Have a nice day. Have some breakfast to go.
Wait, before you go, Minerva, would you like to have somebody like escort you back?
Lazar just starts laughing.
No, I think I just figure out to sell it. No, I always figure out how to teleport through the hard way. She tries removing the bracelets, and of course, she zips back almost immediately to her cell.
Okay. Slide offer.
I just pat Samuel on his head. He's like, "You're just so damn adorable.
Thank you.
Have some extra bacon."
Sorry, bacon.
Right. So, Rebecca, tell me, how you been?
Fine. I was able to study up on magic and somehow found new spells I never thought I needed before.
Oh boy. What spells are those?
Something like Inferno or Fire or Thunder or Lightning and something like that.
Oh, you mean the evocations?
Yeah.
I misunderstood what you said. Never mind. Ignore me.
Pretty much she never studied pretty much combat magic before until a couple days.
Yeah, evocations are your more offensive
until she
stuff.
Until she found out that people were actually going after her. Well, after.
Being an enchanter, she probably mostly enchant school.
Yeah,
And every so often, transmutation, abjuration, stuff like that.
maybe some illusion, just because it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember,
being an enchanter, she probably very rarely did much with evocation.
Yeah, because remember, she had to protect herself before she hired Orchid, so...
Yeah, but she was in a city. It's not like she had to, like, shoot fire.
Also, doesn't she come from a semi-noble family?
Yes, she does. So not only she's a high-level magic user, which are already being influenced by a semi-noble family, so double remedies are her.
Yep. Well, also, she could have specialized her. I know you can specialize as a wizard, and you basically choose two.
Now we're going
forms
a
of-
little
two
too
forms
far
of
into
magic.
mechanics. Let's just drop. Let's not worry about it. Keep it flavored. Flavor.
And like I said, Duke obviously going after Alana because she betrayed the Asmodean cult, and they actually need her in order to break the curse. And the princess because she's obviously the one who set up the president in the first place.
Well, wasn't it her mother?
Exactly. She's
So
the
bloodline.
Yeah,
It's
blood.
blood magic.
Yeah,
They need a blood relative.
she had a blood relative, a traitor, an influential magic person, an influential person of pretty much any noble whatsoever.
And they're choosing an enemy because, hey, we're going to stick it to them. We're going to hurt
Exactly.
them.
Exactly.
Because they meet all the requirements they need.
So let's get these guys underground, hidden, deep, somewhere safe.
Sure, let's do that. Make sure everyone, you pack your stuff. Use the bathroom before we leave. Have some breakfast. Let me make you some lunch boxes. Fucking Tengu mom over here.
Oh boy.
Check into your bed. Make sure you got everything.
Maybe consider cutting your hair shorter, changing its style, dyeing it, changing your wardrobe completely.
Oh, that'd be a shame. I, for one, like it. Like most of their hairstyles. That would be a shame to change them. Again.
Oh boy. Anyway, we're off to pretty much around town.
Ah, there's an imp! Kill it!
That's already dead. However,
all right, where exactly are we going?
Well, you mentioned something about Redwater and like an attack or something.
No, that was simply where Orchid and Rebecca were.
Okay,
so that's out.
Yeah, as you see through the thing, you always as you can see already, pretty much the barb troubles were pretty much the barb. Just tell the truth because you see a bunch of barb rebels pretty much slaying all throughout the way.
Whoa, wait, what?
Still there. That means they're fresh. There's somebody else out here. Keep your head on a swivel.
Wait, the bodies are still there.
Yeah, the bodies are still there.
Okay, because what I fucking heard was the Barb Devils were killing people in the streets or some shit like that. It's like, what the fuck? How did no one notice that? They're just slashing down in the middle of the town. Just rah, rah.
I think even the devil. I think even the paladins was like, no, I think we can handle this well.
It's like exactly. It's like, how did no one notice shit? Like we were in the fucking inn having a nice, pleasant breakfast and not noticing the screams of death.
We all rolled 1 on our perceptions.
Yeah, apparently.
The guard obviously has their Frank Drebin out there going, move along, there's nothing to see here.
Moving along, nothing to see here. But Bazog will make a comment like that's really unusual. After about an hour or so, the bodies of extraplanar creatures dissipate back to their own plane because you can't actually kill them on this plane. They just disappear into their other world.
I know, especially with holy weapons.
It annoys the piss out of them though, because they're.
Oh, I mean, yeah, they're super grumpy usually, but they get even more grumpier. They have to go back to the other plane.
Yeah.
You know,
And
they
they
get
can't come
really,
back
really
for a
pissy when the guy
while.
just-
And they can't come back for a while. That's another annoyance.
Well, yeah, it takes them a while to reform their corporeal form, so they can return. It usually depends on the strength of the creature and what that creature exactly is, but they do eventually come. I remember there's one time there was this Rakshasa. Every like 4 or 5 months it would keep trying to kill me until I finally got tired of it. I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh boy. Oops. Yeah, pretty much you also see two of them combing the road to make sure no one's pretty much trying, you know.
Oh, so in our path there are bearded devil or barbed devil.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I would like to sneak up on one of them.
Heads up, you guys
Seriously?
are kind of guys, heads up, you're kind of getting a little robo on me, so I'm just going to close Discord and get back into it. So,
Alright.
be in a bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna go by Vicar and high five him real fast and go you left and I'll go right and then disappear.
No, wait. I only have one arrow left that can affect these guys.
Too late. Bye bye. That is a 33 to stealth.
Shit.
Alright, dude. Pretty much disappear into the moonlight.
Wait, it's already night? I thought we left in
No,
the morning.
I meant the day. I meant to say.
Oh, okay. So we're like on the road, not coming out of town.
Yeah.
Luckily I've got clustered shots, so at least I can kind of counter their DR a little bit.
I'm gonna sneak up behind this one, and I'm going to sneak attack.
Can try and
First
kill it.
attack. Do what?
Can try and kill it.
I'm gonna hit with the. I'm gonna hit with the sap and see if I can try and knock it out.
Good luck.
I will certainly do my best because I can do way more damage using the sap than I can with anything else because of that non-lethal shit.
I guess I'll keep the other one busy for a little while.
But this is my surprise attack. 20 plus 13 on my first attack. 26 to flat-footed.
It is clear.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Nope, never mind. Ignore that. The second attack. That was the wrong modifier. That should have been a +8, not a +13. So knock like 5
26.
points off that. So, yeah, that would be another 26 to flat-footed.
Yeah, that's good.
Alrighty. Since both hit, I'll do the damage of the sap separately from all the sneak attack that I'm about to do. But that is a... From the sap alone, that's 5 damage. So I assume it has damage resistance?
That's
DR10.
DR10. So it pretty much just ignores the damage that I did with the sneak attack. However, now for the precision damage. Since both hit, I'm doing sneak attack on both of them, obviously.
Well, because it's 2 attacks, it's basically effectively DR20. Just calculate it all. We'll subtract.
I'm working
20 from
on it. Hush. 6. For the first hit, that is wrong. 60 for the second hit, 47. So since they have a DR10, that is 50 and 37.
50 and
So
37.
87 total damage has been done to
Actually, 92. Your precision damage is added to each weapon attack.
my weapon attack didn't do anything.
No. The weapon damage is added in with the precision damage. It does both.
Whatever. That's the damage I did. Is he knocked out or no?
Yeah, because
I really brought him down to 0 HP?
it's brought down to 30 at least.
Oh. Yeah, to knock someone out, I have to bring them down to 0.
I guess I'll try to take out the other one. I am doing a deadly aim as well. This is all versus Flatfoot.
So
I
where
think
is
they all
everybody
have.
else when we're doing this?
Yeah, that's kind of was wondering what was going on because I was like after that minute.
Probably not too
I mean,
far
I
away.
assume like the path was here and we saw them and then I snuck over this way.
Yeah.
I assume Vikram's like over here somewhere. He's over here. Oh fuck.
Yeah, the second one doesn't hit.
Versus Flatfoot?
Let me double check, but pretty much yeah.
Flatfoot on a Barb Devil is 20.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you're right. That. Sorry. Yeah, it hits.
All 3 hit.
Yeah, all 4 actually, because the first one fires 2. Just double checking something really quick. I am at, yes, okay, so.
So you did a mini arrow and a rapid shot?
Many shot is stacks with rapid shot, always.
Yeah. So there are the penalties, if I'm not mistaken.
There are no penalties for doing many shot. No additional ones, at least. Just doing the math in my head right now. Hold on, I've got to double check something. I might be calculating some of my damage wrong.
Meanwhile, Ty's going, oh, now we find out you don't do us this much damage.
Nope, I was
Wish
doing
I
the
had known
right
that
amount of
before.
100. So this guy takes 96.
Damn.
Yeah, with the DR.
DR10, man.
Yep, I have clustered shots, so I stack them all together.
Yeah, instead of each separate hit taking the damage resistance like mine would.
Oh, actually, I made a mistake. I forgot an additional. I did make a mistake. It's not a times. That should be a times 4. So that is an additional 13. So he actually took 109.
So I assume this is where you want us to roll initiative.
Let's Remy and what they call it get it first because they're pretty much almost knocked out already.
We're sorry we keep messing up your encounters, Ty.
No problem.
We're just too strong.
No, we're too stealthy.
Too strong.
Remy, Samuel, you might as well join in before.
So just roll in an attack, or do you want us to roll initiatives?
No, just roll an attack. Because
Technically, this is happening in a surprise round, so you get
because
some.
the both Flatfoot and pretty much remember Orc is actually about to attack as well if necessary.
All right, and hopping into a rage.
Fuck some shit up too.
Hopping into a rage. 35.
That hits.
43 damage. Oh, wait, no. No, never mind. It's not supposed to be that. That's not supposed to be 76. That's supposed to be 7 plus 6. So, let's see. That's D,
I say
that's
43 damage is quite impressive.
That'd be 10. That'd be 12 plus 7.
Where are you getting that additional 76?
That was a mistype.
He just said that was a mistype and then corrected. Pay attention.
25 damage is what he actually took.
All right.
Minus 10 because of DR.
My weapons are considered good, evil, lawful, chaotics for the purpose of damage reduction.
Never mind.
She actually takes 26 damage. 25 damage. All right.
Cast magic missile at the darkness.
Okay. Um, or Inspire Courage.
All right.
Hey, we have a +2.
Orga just comes out. Orga just walks up out of nowhere, annoyed by another devil she face.
She cuts its head off because she's a samurai. Or technically a ronin. Actually, no, she works for Becca now. She's a samurai again.
And obviously that hits, and because holy weapons, that's pretty much brings him off.
I'm just picturing like the notion of like the samurai just pulls out their blade, just as it leaves this sheath, an immediate slash, then they put it back in, then the enemy falls in half.
Pretty much.
After that audible click of it being back in the sheath.
Like every fucking anime ever.
Yep.
I don't want. And you know what? Samuel's as annoyed because after
There's still also Aldara, Alona, and
Rebecca. Yeah. So yeah,
after
after experiencing a storm by all three ladies out being his at once, he also dies. Because it's like 5 HP, so yeah. Even with the damage resistance, I pretty much think he's not faced to fight alone. So yeah.
Okay. Well, now we're gonna have to go through that mountain pass again.
Unrage. Up to the mountain. Wait, to the gondolas.
No.
Why?
There'll be a record of us going up that way.
Oh.
So then they might be able to track them back to where they've gone, the Darklands. What
if we then decide to go down it? Like, say, go up there, went in, the next day go down gondola, then go through mountain trail.
We go up mountain trail, we go down mountain trail, then we go back to the main city.
All right.
Our next move.
Where do you want us to start out, Ty?
Right here, as usual. Now remember, you have to pass a freezing cold river in order to get to the mountain pass.
Nah, I can totally take care of this. I got this time. I'm gonna run across that rope that's probably still there.
Yeah.
I walk up towards the area. Is the rope still there?
Yeah, somehow.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Whoa. Whoa. That was the wrong. That is not what I meant to roll. I have a 57 of my acrobatics.
You suddenly grow a pair of wings. They appear from your back and you fly overhead. Then the wings
That's a
disappear.
27 acrobatics to run across the rope that I totally almost died on last time.
I do the
Hold
same.
on, let me double check acrobatics.
Note that the rope should probably be soaked by now, so be careful.
Doing it.
Okay, let me double check acrobatics on some of this. Okay, slightly slippery wet, +2.
I'm just such a rules lawyer.
Let's see. Okay, less than 2 inches, so 20.
Ty, do I make it or not?
You should be able to make it.
Yeah, it should be able to make it, yeah.
Alright,
Barely.
fine.
I mean, it's DC 24.
We could have saved like 20 seconds without fucking rules lawyer seawall.
Do I make it?
Yeah, easily.
I'm not using
So
an
him and I are like
acrobatics check.
doing fucking
Cart,
wire acrobatics across the fucking thing, like
And,
high
like-
fiving and flipping over each other and shit. We're like, wee!
like cartwheels and shit.
I'm gonna use a climb check to climb the rope instead of acrobat.
You can do it.
I'm guessing I lose grip.
Pretty much. What the slippery slope, yeah.
Wait, what?
The rope's
I make
slippery because it's
acrobatics.
yeah.
It slips from my hands, and it's probably
Ow.
rushing.
Hold on. I jump into the river after him, and I cast water breathing on both of us so that we don't drown. Because you're
gosh.
wearing heavy armor, so you just sank immediately.
He's wearing medium armor, technically. That weighs...
I said heavy as in weighted. It's heavy metal armor.
Yeah.
So you just sank. And I just saved your life because I'm amazing.
Then I shall walk.
Start a fire.
I will then walk across the bottom of the river just to get to the other side.
I start a fire.
Luckily, your armor is magically enchanted to protect
Yes.
you from shit like this.
Armor of comfort. I'm not freezing.
It has Endure Elements cast on it.
Yep. It's still kind of squishy, but hey, it's better than nothing.
And for like the next 20 hours. No. Yeah, the next 20 hours we were breathing underwater. So you didn't drown.
It was an odd experience.
Alara kind of shimmies across underneath it.
And the rest either shimmy across or actually have skills to actually get across.
I was honestly tempted just to go
Actually,
back in the
you know what?
water.
You know what? I just realized this could have been a lot easier. I had control water. I could have just part of the fucking river. I could have just fucking Moses parted the fucking water and walked across.
Left it open for the rest of us.
Yeah.
All right, is everyone across?
Yep. We do kind of have we have a soggy Tengu and a dwarf, but hey.
Right by a fire just to try and dry off.
No,
I'm
the
fine.
armor will dry you off over time.
No, the armor prevents us from freezing to death. It doesn't dry us off.
It
Well, it
prevents them
dries
from-
itself off.
Well, Samuel, I have a proposal. If you want to get really, really dry, really, really fast, I have a way we can do this. Stand
What
next.
is it?
Stand
Okay.
next.
Stand next to Sock.
Everyone step away from us. We're gonna get
Do so.
so fucking dry.
This is
Hold
gonna
on.
be awesome.
It's gonna be stupid, but I want to do it anyway. Let me look something up. I gotta make sure. I'm going to cast Flame Strike on top of us, dealing 46 points of damage, but we are now hit with a column of fire, and we are no longer wet.
Ah, I won't argue with the results. I'd like to imagine that somehow Samuel's stupidity is slowly leeching off into everybody. His -8 to wisdom is leeching off into everybody.
My wisdom is 8 as well.
Yep, same as Laura.
So that happened.
That feels so much better. Thank you, Pazak.
Let's get to the entrance.
I am now at 16 health.
I'm just marching.
How much
yeah.
health do you still have, Sam?
80.
Between
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
So do we meet Mr. Mountain Lion?
she's pretty much looking calm and it's like, oh, it shows you, and pretty much bows down.
I've now brought myself back up to 40.
He smells the gains on us. He knows we have too much meat and protein on us.
Yeah, so I'm going to the hidden entrance, and I'm going to say, okay, you guys wait here. I don't want them seen by anyone except our ally.
Then wouldn't it be best if all of us went in? So that way no one is just
I'm
sitting outside?
known. I'm
Oh.
known. Just stay here. Look, no one knows we're back here.
Sneaking.
Okay.
Just keep dug in for a little while. Laura and I are
Shall
known
hang
down
out with
there,
the
so-
ladies.
Yeah.
Minus the Remy who just disappeared.
So Vicar and Laura are going to go into the Darklands and try to find Lady holes on.
You're gonna take the paladin that hates Drow into the city of Drow.
She's
Good
been there
idea.
before. She's known.
She's known to be a bitch.
My friends, how are you doing today?
We need some help.
What do you have this time?
We need to make sure that 4 individuals are hidden for a period of time down here. I would say, at worst, a few weeks.
What 4 individuals you're talking about?
The less you know, the better.
Of course I do, but you know the kingdom. But you know.
The princess, her friend, the reformed Osmodian priestess, who's now a Desnan priestess, Aldara. The mage that you probably met up in Wolf's Den, great enchanter, and her new bodyguard slash friend. You need to keep them away. You need to keep them hidden somewhere down here where they'll be safe and no one knows they're here but you.
Yeah, I could arrange that.
And yes, I know there, and I would prefer if you can use your hidden passageways to get them in and out of the city.
Of course. Let me see what. Yeah, about this one. Come with me, and I'll see them down. And she leaves a hidden passageway to pretty much come up through the side mountains. It's like this is how you get in and out the city without the guard and us knowing.
So I'm gonna go get them. But Laura and I are gonna go out the front, and just gonna, if anyone asks, we were just here to make sure that the negotiations you had went well.
Very, very well. I have enough room I have enough room to make sure that no one pretty much questions any newcomers or anything like that. And to that, she pretty much let them into the room. Pretty much.
I go get them. I bring them down the side passageway, and just kind of drop them off. And Laura and I go to the front. They're secured for now.
Pretty much secure for now, yeah.
And we've removed one key. We've removed their keystone for this ritual, which is the blood relative of the woman who created the original seal. That's going to be a tough replacement unless they can find another family member of the queen's.
Like the king.
He's not his blood wasn't used in the sealing of it. He didn't seal it.
Never mind.
Remember, you moved two individuals.
Also, the fact he has a daughter kind of disqualifies him.
I would say, remember, move two individuals. Remember, they also need an Asmodean betrayer as well.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyone else? Because
and Vikrin is technically one of those, but he doesn't meet the other qualification.
That's true.
So we removed a few of their keystones, so we've at least bought time to get another girl out of there. So guys, we're gonna become, I don't know, Walrus Team 1 or something like that soon enough.
Okay. So anyone else want to do anything today?
No. Since we're not allowed into the Underdark, we kind of are just waiting here.
I'm gonna ask Alara. Sorry, not Alara. Alona. Alona. The princess, Alona. I'm gonna sit next to her and go, Alona, do you have any sisters? Brothers?
Probably.
Siblings at all?
Probably no. I was the only child.
Cousins?
Maybe a half cousin, but she's like far
Father's
away.
side, husband, or mother's side?
For the mother's side, yeah, but that's like far away.
How old are they?
About, I don't know, about 20, 21 by now.
Already married? Children?
Married with children the last time I checked.
So, doesn't qualify. Okay.
Distant relations is possible, but yeah.
Any other family members that you want to bring up at the moment? No? Maybe? Yes?
No, probably not, no.
Again, then we'll slide over to Eldara. Are there any other Asmodean go after?
No, this is a very fierce quote, unfortunately. If I...
I'm going to slide over to Rebecca. Any other powerful mages that you know of off the top of your head in the nearby area they might go after?
No, not anyone.
Cool. I'm going to slide over to Orchid. Do you know anyone they might go after?
No. Maybe someone, I don't know, maybe my brother, but That's not exactly a powerful looks compared to Rebecca. Plus, let's just say I don't want to work with him anymore.
Okay. Slide over to Sam. How you doing, Sam?
Fine.
Pretty good.
Fantastic.
I'm good.
And I would slide over to Remy, but she's not here apparently. She's stealth somewhere.
He's gone ghost.
What was her stealth check? Let me look. 25? I think I could beat that. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna roll a perception, see if I can see her.
Might as well as well.
I got a 40, so I slide over to Remy in her hiding spot going, "Hey, Remy,
Hello.
you know any random versions of great power or influence that the Asmodeans might go after off the top of your head? Yes, no, maybe?"
Can I roll something? Knowledge?
I don't know if you could roll anything. The answer would have probably been no.
No.
I just felt, I did it everybody else. Might as well come after you too.
Nobility?
Get the whole set of the group.
So yeah, you see Vikram walking out with Alara from another passageway.
I slide over to Vicarin and Alara. You guys know any random powerful versions that they might also go after? These are the only ones we know of off the top of our heads.
Not any that would be accessible.
Define accessible.
Theoretically, they could use one of my older sisters, but they're
You have a
at
sister?
least two. Haven't
Really?
seen
How are they?
either of them. Haven't seen either of them in 70 years, I think, or is it 60? It's been a long time. And well,
Are you still sure your sisters are still virgins, though?
yes, they're
How do
useless
you-
to the. They're useless
How
to
are
the
you so
family.
sure?
How do you know?
How are you so sure you haven't seen them in 7 years?
This is.
Do you-
I'm gonna
Do
put
you
it
like
this way.
spy on your
Trust me.
family from time to time?
No. What I can say is they would have no use of going down that road because one, they effectively have no rights, and two, they're pretty much used as officers in my family's.
So they're not allowed to have babies or something? Like, what the fuck? Your family's weird.
Let's not get into this. Let's just say they're at least 4-month journey away through an entire army of Osmodians.
Bazak, I just had a thought. Would a
Bazak gets a slightly worried look and then turns to Sam slowly and goes, "Yes."
would a vampire work in this ritual?
No.
Well, then Uncle Archie's out.
I'm pretty sure Uncle Archie probably is not a virgin, first off. Second off, for you to be a proper sacrifice, you have to be alive. Vampires have this tendency of being dead. And I'm gonna look over the paladin. Do you know anyone they might go after?
No.
Okay. Slide away. I did the electric slide.
Unless they want to try and attack an order of paladins. Well, kind of paladins. But a large order of well-trained warriors with powerful paladins at the top.
Princess.
Hmm?
Do you happen to know if Knight Ferris is a virgin?
Probably not.
Who?
Okay. Knight Ferris. She was the one that had Raj and the tigers.
pretty sure she is not a virgin. I don't know if she slept with a man, but I'm pretty sure she's definitely not a virgin. She's definitely slept with something. I'm not talking about people.
Well, she's out as well.
Yeah, remember, what do we call it? fancy both men and women, so yeah.
I wasn't talking about women either. I wasn't talking about people.
Anyway.
She's got that weird kinky smell on her, if you know what I mean.
Oh boy. Anyway.
Bestiality!
Oh boy.
I'm just destroying your viewership one person at a time.
There goes monetization again.
I mean, with the whole joke about, or the whole reference about, raping and, virgins on a blood altar and stuff like that. Pretty sure that lost monetization a while back too.
Yeah. I would not be able to
So we all know that's how those rituals fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, they got to create a lot of pain and suffering for it to work.
Yeah. And again, I don't think Alara would qualify because she's not influential, though she is a fairly decently powerful paladin.
So she's a virgin then.
Yeah. 5th level paladin, 3rd level fighter.
Cool.
So I guess this is the end of the session for now.
Do we level up?
You know what? Yeah, because.
Woo!
Yeah.
Also, Ty, did you get that message I sent you earlier?
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, I happened to kind of glance around to see if there were some stronger monsters that might actually challenge us. I thought I'd send you the list. The first list was CR's 15 to 16. The second one was 20 plus.
We couldn't handle 20 plus. We might be able to handle a 15.
I sent them to him because I felt that we needed to fight something powerful, and I was giving him idea options. If he decides to throw a CR20 at us, that is perfectly within his right to choose.
Yeah.
Considering we've mopped the floor with pretty much everything he throws at us, except for those lions. They actually caused a bit of a challenge. Yeah, like fucking 9 levels ago.
Right.
But I'm level 11. Shaboom. I'm gonna roll my hit die. /R 1d8. I got a 1! Fuck! Are we re-rolling ones, or am I stuck with that?
You're allowed to re-roll a 1.
I was talking to Ty.
Yeah, reroll 1.
Okay. I got a 5! Plus nothing, so I get 5! I have 67 HP!
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck you guys. With your super amount of health.
Now I
I'm
have
up to 69 now.
68. Or 60.
You have 68?
9.
69?
Yeah.
Oh, I could take the solace that I at least have more than Vikrin.
No, I'm at 69 now.
You just said you were at... Never mind.
I was at 62. I'm now at 69.
But you know what?
Oh.
Fuck you guys. I don't need your stupid health. I never get attacked. I never even get hit. Fuck you guys.
Mm-hmm. I can
The
boast.
most damage I've taken in the last 20 sessions was my own fucking attack.
Yep.
And some traps.
So you know what? Screw you guys. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
Yeah, I don't know if Alara would qualify for this ritual specifically.
She won't.
It's possible, but
She probably would not.
yeah.
I get an extra attack.
Oh my god.
Same here.
Let's see, what do I get at level? I get my sneak attack goes to a 66. Wait a minute. We went from 10 to 11, right?
Yeah.
Yes, 10 to 11.
Okay, that's weird. For some reason, I already had on my sheet 66 sneak attack. So I was actually doing a lot more sneak attack than I should have because I only just now accessed 60. That must have been a typo that I had on my sheet from before. That's weird. Oh well. But yeah, I don't get a whole for 11th level. Oh wait, we get a feat at 11th level, don't we?
Yep.
Cool. Let's see, what does cleric give me? Oh, my channel energy goes up. Oh, I get 6th level spells!
Right.
I'll be back in a minute.
Let's see, I can cast 1 additional 3rd level spell. 4th and 5th stay the same, but I get 1 6th level spell. So that's cool. And I get access to my 6th level domain spells. Which my domains that I chose was air and water. But anyway, it's been fun, guys.
Yep. That it was.
I still think if they just had sex, it would be fine because then they wouldn't be virgin. But that's just me. I look at the most simplest solution to solve the problem.
Yep.
Besides, they probably have fun with it too. If they pick the right person. Which I'm sure there's plenty of people who would be willing to try, given how good looking their tokens look. But that's just me. I look at the easiest solution. Plus, it would really spite the shit out of them when they're like, "Ha! Now we can finally wait. They're not virgins. Fuck! Our ritual is ruined." They would need to get a whole new set of people.
Order of 11. That would be a 2 because round down.
Yep, everything rounds down in D&D. Anyway, I'll catch you later, guys. You all have a good
See
one.
ya.
See it.
I'm gonna be bouncing out too.
Okay.
Hey, Ty, you guys start having some time for side RP stuff in the near future? Anyway, I'll talk to you later, guys.
Talk to you later.
Alright, see you later. Find the boss switch. There we go.